I look homeless. I'm homeless, I guess. Y'all been saying I'm homeless all year. Man, it's been a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Let me make sure my mic is turned up. Because I want all you little bums who've been trying to tell me, oh, we don't need Lamar. Let him go. Let him go. It was so beautiful to see you bum Baltimore Ravens lose. It was so beautiful. I told you, Jamil, y'all was finna win. What I told you? What I told you? I told you. You ain't tell me nothing, Dante. I've been predicted this way before the game. Exactly. Y'all win easy, man. Hold on. Let me get my gar up. But everybody love to tell me, oh, you broke. You don't know nothing. You stupid. Man, hold on. There go the link. I'm dropping the link early because that's how I feel. Didn't I tell everybody? The Buffalo Bills are frauds. They were supposed to blow the Dolphins out. Do you know why the Dolphins stood in the game? Y'all want to know why the Dolphins stayed in the game? Because Josh Allen. Josh Allen don't even know if he wants to be Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. Who do you want to be? What is your identity? What is Josh Allen's identity? I don't know this dude's identity. This dude's identity is he don't know if he want to be Pat Mahomes or no one.
Yo, HD, I just want to, let me say, I want to say thank you. And I told everybody, if the Giants get the fight, get to the playoffs, we're going to beat those mother suckers. Because what we did on, I think it's week 16, when we played the Vikings. Yeah, plus I said, oh, we could beat this team. And this time I said, nah, when I saw Danny Dimes, he was doing the first quarter. If the Giants can keep up that pace, we got them.
And this in my hand is called a La Flor Dominicana. This is a real guard.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. So where does your I don't got what is
so for all you people who play back this and say that I'm homeless, I'm broke, hey, I be that. I be that.
But I'm not gonna front. I was watching the Ravens and the Bengal games. The Ravens had a game plan. The only thing that messed up the Ravens is that fumble at the 1 yard line. That right there, that messed them up. That right there.
Yeah, but hold up. Where was Sammy Watkins at though? You was talking all this trash. Come on.
Yo, Sammy Watkins, I don't know where he was at. I don't know where he was at.
I knew where he was at. He was in the employment line because that's where he gonna be at after this game because he wasn't nowhere to be found.
Yo, man, listen, but the Ravens did a good job. It just that one single play that really messed them up. Yo. That one play that really messed them up. But other than that, today was a good. Now the big game's tomorrow. You know the big game's tomorrow.
Absolutely. But I don't care about the game tomorrow. I wanted the Ravens to lose because this proves my point. Everybody been talking trash about Lamar, calling him soft. He ain't got no heart. He ain't trying to do nothing for his team. Well, guess what? Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him
Your
go.
match is like on one thing. Where his destination he might be next season.
Who, Lamar?
Yeah.
I'm hearing the Jets talking about going all in to get him.
With that defense the Jets got
and that all them receivers.
Yeah, I think so.
Hell yeah,
that'd be good. Yeah. I'm going all in on him. Trust me, I'm going all in with Lamar on that one. Even though, like,
all day.
I'm a Giants fan. At least I like the Jets too. So
All
don't
day.
trust me. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, man, this today with football was good. The
Oh,
best.
what
I
I'm
told you when I
smoking
look at
on,
the
I am
schedule.
smoking on the La Flor Dominicana. This is a
Uh,
real
Salute,
cigar.
salute.
This is a
Salute,
so
real
everybody.
look, so
cigar.
so
This
look,
is
so yo,
Dominican,
HD.
not Cuban.
Check
Yo,
this out.
so,
I need 3 more wins to pop these bottles. The Giants need
Man,
3 more wins.
Yeah, pop
3
them
more
listen,
bottles
wins.
1 week at a
yo,
time.
can I say
Sit
something,
down,
yo? Can I say something?
Go
Can I
yeah,
ahead,
say
go
go
something?
ahead,
ahead.
one true.
Like, let me say something. Y'all know I'm a Ravens fan, but I'm so happy tonight. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so happy tonight. Where are the foolish Ravens fans that said they can win the Super Bowl without Lamar? Where are you foolish guys now?
Wait.
Y'all are
I
stupid.
can't hear. I can't
Y'all
see them.
Ravens fans in Baltimore, you guys are stupid and foolish.
I told you,
You
Jamil,
guys are
Jefferson
stupid and
ain't
foolish.
that guy. I kept telling people
And
that.
guess what, HD? You were right about Mark Andrews. And I'm sorry, I have to apologize to you, HD. You were right about Mark
Why you think
Andrews
I got
from the
this? Why
offseason.
you think I got the victory cigar out?
Man,
I
bro,
want
man.
undefeated this weekend.
Bro, man, smoke that cigar, man. Man, I'm smoking my weed right now, man. I'm feeling good tonight, bro. I'm feeling good, bro.
Bless you,
One thing.
bless you.
Who the Giants got in next week? Philly, right?
The Eagles,
Yeah, the
Okay,
Philly,
Eagles.
baby.
listen. If we beat them, whoever going to face the NFC Championship is not going to be. Every time the Giants make a run in the playoffs, we bound to be in the Super Bowl, yo.
The last time the Giants won their first playoff game, they ended up in the Super Bowl and won it.
Thank you. And check this out. The teams that beat us in the regular season, when we face them in the playoffs, we beat them.
That's true.
We
Yo,
beat them.
man, HD tonight is a good night, man. The Chargers choked. Josh Allen played like ass water. God damn, man. Today was good, man.
Look,
That was
man,
good.
listen,
Today was
man.
good, man.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, all I am here is to tell you guys unbiased. You know, unbiased. I give you guys the unbiased. I give y'all the real. I tell y'all from my expertise. And I told everybody that this weekend, I told everybody the first day, I told everybody the Chargers finna lose. When everybody told me they was up only 27-0 at half, I said, oh, they're gonna lose. I told everybody. I was right. Told everybody that. Then the first game that was played, I already knew the Niners were gonna win that game by a blowout. It was gonna be tough early. They were gonna win it because they gotta win that game. They're not gonna push the Seahawks. And I knew today the Bills basically gave the Dolphins the game, but the Dolphins coach choked it away. And then the Vikings game and everything was so funny because I knew the Giants was finna go slap them. And like I told everybody, Justin Jefferson ain't the best receiver in the league. I told y'all that. But y'all kept wanting to stick ride him,
Yeah, you're right.
stick
You're right.
ride him and everything. Hold
You're right.
on, nigga. Hold on. A real Don talking right now. Your hate has been left at the doorstep, bro. Hold up. Let me finish.
Release the Kraken.
I'm getting my thing started. Hey, don't be mad because your bum ass team lost. It ain't my fault. I told you. What happened? What happened? Mr. Fake Lamar was out there, fumbled the ball. Goddamn. But let's get back to what I was saying. I told y'all Jefferson one
Ain't
shit.
that dude.
Kirk Cousins one shit. Lost. Told you that. Then the thing is
week
this:
16.
the Ravens, the Bengals was giving the Ravens the game, and guess who lost it? Greg Roman's play calling.
Exactly.
The worst plays in America, the worst clock management in America.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Clock management was trash.
Come on, man. What's up? I thought he was great. I thought Greg Roman was good. And where was he at?
Man, Greg Roman was ass water today, man. He was
ass
Man,
water.
Jim Harbaugh should be fired.
For real, he should be fired. John Harbaugh should be fired. Greg Roman should be fired.
Yep.
Our defensive coordinator should be fired. For real.
Like I said, before y'all start all that,
should be fired too. Number 3
And
should be fired.
hold on. Where was the most money placed in?
The defense.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Where was $100 million man called Roquan? Where was Roquan tonight?
Oh, hold
$100
on.
million man. Where was he?
Hold
Man,
up.
trade.
Hey,
Don't cap now, bro. Don't cap, bro.
one true.
No,
I saw it
17.
one
Hold
true.
on. If
I
I
saw a
recall, the
robbery. I
last
saw a
time we played
robbery
the
for
Bengals
$100 million.
with our second and third string defense, how many points did they put up on us?
That does not matter. This is the playoff. That's
Oh,
regular
Did
season. This
you
is the
win?
playoff,
that
bro.
don't matter.
Hold
That don't
up.
trade. That don't matter. Trade. You paid
No.
Roquan $100
I
million
ain't gonna let you
Did
get
you
away
to
with
ball
win?
that.
out.
No, sir.
Hold up. Wasn't it? Didn't your defense get the most money? Like, how did they get 17?
They get 17 compared to 38.
But I gave your defense most of the money. Where they was at?
Exactly.
They
Where the
did their
defense
part.
at?
They
Where
did their
Roquan
part.
at?
How
Where
they
Patrick
did their
Queen
part?
at?
How they did their part?
Because the Bengals offense couldn't score no points.
They
They don't
one
score 17
turnover.
points.
They caused one turnover the whole game. They
The
didn't have
whole
no
game.
pick sixes,
Oh, yeah.
no
Nothing.
more than one turnover, bro. Stop it.
They
Joey
Exactly,
only
man.
scored
Flowers
17
got
points.
there
How many
wasted.
points was the Bengals known
I
for
don't care.
scoring?
You can yell all you want. I'm still gonna say it. Your defense
So
and your
what?
front office
They gave up
wasted
17
y'all
points.
money. They wasted y'all money. Wasted.
No, our front office did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Where's Sammy Watkins,
First of
though?
all,
Where's
Waste
that
money.
foolish guy called Sammy
second of all,
Watkins?
I'm not gonna
Waste
let you
money.
just dump all over defense like that.
I
Third,
am. I'm a dump
Greg
on it
Roman
because
should be gone.
hold up because
As far as Greg Roman goes, he should be.
if this was the quarterback or offense that get paid money, right? Wouldn't we dump on them if they were paid the most money? I'm just asking.
Yeah. Well, he's the quarterback.
No,
He's the number one
I'm just
position.
asking. No, don't change it, dog. Look, don't get mad at me, my nigga. I'm just asking the question, Mr. Hater. If the offense was getting paid the most money on the team, wouldn't we blame them for a loss if they lost? I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that.
Oh, no,
You're right.
no.
Yeah, you're right. But hold on. You're right to a certain extent.
Now it's a certain
But
extent. You see how
but
this nigga
Come on,
moving?
Jay.
here's
Why
the
you
thing.
talking like
Here's
this,
the
bro? You
thing.
know football,
They getting
bro.
paid. They're getting paid less, and they costing us games.
Oh, they cost you games. Yeah, they cost you games. But if your defense, who you put money into, hold the team to 3 or 6 points, which they can do, and stop the ball from moving so much, you wouldn't be put in that predicament to rely on your offense, bro. I'm just saying.
Right, if you know you got a backup quarterback, then you know the defense got to play.
And
You
Tyler
got
Huntley.
Lamar.
And
Hold
Tyler
on.
Huntley.
Let Christian finish. Hold on, let Christian finish. You cut
All
him
right,
off.
I'm gonna
Go
let
If
him
ahead.
you
finish.
ain't got, if you a Lamarless Ravens, then your defense has to show up. You can't give up 17 points. The quarterback, the offense did their job. They put up 17 points.
17.
And it should have been, if y'all was gonna give up that much, if y'all was gonna give up points, at least 10, not 17.
Exactly.
Because now
But
you
here's
know
the
your
problem with
offense
that.
can't go down the field. You know your offense can't go down the field like that. So you gotta they was getting tore up from the flow up.
For real,
They
Christian.
made adjustments at the very end, and then was like, oh yeah, we did our job. No, you didn't. The first 3 quarters, you get your ass to it.
Exactly.
Christian, I have to interrupt you, dog. HD is over here boss hogging, dog.
Hey, you saw the photo with the real Dominicana in the mouth, nigga. No, but I had to do the picture because people say I'm broke and homeless. My background homeless, but my guard costs more than they car, so I'm all right.
Well, who said that?
What is this?
Look, listen, I went undefeated so far. You know what I'm saying? It's everything went out like I said it would. And you know, John Harbaugh got exposed today. Josh Allen got exposed today. Jefferson and
picks,
Kirk
like they
Cousins
predicted.
got exposed today. So shit, today was a good day, my
Well,
nigga.
well, as far as the Minnesota Vikings go,
Didn't
if
even
I'm
have to
Kirk
use
Cousins,
my
I'm gonna
8K.
slap the shit. I'm
Ain't even
slapping
have
the
to
shit.
use my 8K. Today was a
I'm
good day.
gonna slap the shit out that offensive coordinator. Why the hell would you send TJ Hutchinson, whatever his name is? Why would you send him on the damn in and out? Soon as I said, bro, he's not gonna get that
Hey,
ball
hold
because
on real quick, Trey. I'll let you continue your hating. Man, you know how we do, my nigga. You know what we do, PJ. I got the guard. I'm balling. You know what it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is, man. Come on, like this is the victory. Or I like to call it the victory. The victory.
You crazy, HD.
Hey,
Oh,
dog.
T.
Hey, dog.
Oh, nigga, I'm nuts. I'm nuts right now. I'm real nuts right now. You
Man,
dig?
talk your shit, HD. I'm
I
talking
got,
my shit too,
I
man.
got,
well,
I got my hold up. I got my studio together. I got my speakers right here. I got my mic up. You know, 2 laptops, extra memory. Nigga, it's like what you want
You
me
say
to do?
nigga.
What
What?
you
Man,
want
it's a
me
good
to
day.
do?
It's a good
I
day
mean, I
today for
can't
everybody I see.
listen. I can't help it that you know. And today I got into it with Charles Woodson on Twitter. Had to smoke him real quick.
Whoa,
Yeah,
What?
I
whoa,
got into it
oh,
with
I
real
know why.
Charles
I
Woodson.
think I know why. I think I know why. Because he was on that panel.
Yeah,
Him,
you remember he was on that
he was on that
panel
panel. It was
talking.
him, Vic, and Bradshaw, and them
No.
about like,
Hold up. No. We're not gonna kill Bradshaw. I'll get Bradshaw another day. It was Mr. Sean Payton. It was
Yep.
Charles Woodson and Mike
yeah.
and I called out
It
the
was him.
foolery. I called out the big C word because I can't say it because they'll demonetize you if you say that word. So I'm just gonna say the big C word. Called him and Vic out. We had a back and forth, and I just had to ether him real quick and put him on ice.
That's good, man.
Hey, AZ, you know we can call it. We go call him we go call the house N words the butler. Just call him the butler.
Oh
The
yeah,
butler.
he was buck dancing a lot, and I put him in his place. And then he had his little flunky try to come talk to me. I had to blast him too. I said, "Bro, you a guppy. I go after sharks. You not really." So if you want to take it there, bro, we can go back and forth because if you look at the tweets, the retweets, I'm smoking your boy Charles Woodson. He's supposed to be a so-called Hall of Famer. I'm smoking him, and you don't want to get smoked next, dog, because I already got, you know what I'm saying, the Seahawks pack I'm smoking. Already got the Ravens pack tonight. I got the Vikings pack. Man, I'm gonna have a chimney in my lungs by the end of the night dealing with you. I'm smoking you. Shit, like damn. How much need to get smoked?
Yeah.
Well, so, but what
Man,
did
the room are
Charles?
trash,
What did
man.
Charles
No,
Woodson say? What did he say?
hold on. Let me tell it, T. Let me tell it, HD. He talking about they was on there talking about how Lamar quit on the Ravens and
Yeah.
all that, even though he told you why he was not playing.
I swear, Mike Vick is a fool. Michael
I've only
Vick is a
heard
fool,
half
man.
of
He's
this.
a un. He's the butler. The butler. That's what we
Man,
call him.
I heard
Michael
I
Vick
heard
just
about this,
disappointed
but
me,
I
man.
only heard Vic's name in it and shit. I didn't hear Charles Woodson
Oh
too.
yeah,
Was in
I
there.
heard
Yeah,
everything.
all of them was doing.
I
All
heard
of them said it.
Yeah. Charles Woodson was on it too.
Say,
He
oh,
got
and
the
guess what
smoke
Michael
too.
Vick said? Michael Vick said that Lamar Jackson should just wear a knee brace and go play. Like, what the hell?
Right.
On a PCL? Man, Michael Vick is foolish, man. I've lost respect for that fool.
Michael Vick wouldn't have played. I'm like, nigga, you wouldn't have played. I don't know why you out here lying.
Did you guys saw how this guy flamed Michael Vick ass on Twitter? RG3. RG3 flamed his ass on Twitter, man.
Don't
Hold
care
on,
about
I'm
RG3.
hold on.
He a
Oh yeah.
sellout.
RG3 flamed, but I'm gonna show y'all right here. Hold on.
Oh yeah, show the
Pull it
video.
up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up and show y'all what happened.
Yo, T,
But
quick question.
For once, RG3 was smart. I still don't like him anyways. He's a C word.
Man,
Bro, that's it. I would
FRG.
never. I was like, bro, you just tried to do that to get some blacks on your side. I ain't falling for that shit.
Exactly.
He sure did.
But who
I-
my shot? Here's my shot.
Right. He's sorry.
Come on now. I know.
I ain't gonna. I'm never gonna forget all the other goofy shit that you did. Nope, not today.
He's like, y'all remember me? I was an outcast. Come on now.
Right.
Come on, man. He not on
The way
Man, Michael Vick,
it goes.
Sean Payton, those guys are whole holes. Whole holes.
Oh, they passed that, bro. Hold up.
Yeah, man. You know, I just want Sean Payton as the coach. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here you go.
Hey, man, I don't like that nigga either. Hey, I'm trying
Oh,
to win
You
now.
want him as a coach, though.
What do you want me to do? You want me to him or Steve Wilkes? Like, I don't have a choice.
Steve Wilkes. I will give Steve Wilkes a chance.
He's
Wilkes is
compromised.
trash.
He's
Wilkes is
compromised.
trash.
Bruh.
Your
I
players
don't
are
agree.
trash.
I don't agree with. I don't
You
agree
can't
with
be
Christian on a
black.
lot of
I don't
things.
want him.
But I would
He's
rather
from that
take
Ron Rivera
D'Amico
tree.
Ryan before I endure another season of Steve Wilkes.
Yeah, y'all can take that. Yeah, y'all
I
can
would
take
take
that.
D'Amico Ryans over Steve Wilkes. Steve Wilkes is trash. Trash. He is Ron Rivera. He come from the Ron Rivera tree. Trash. Anytime you link to Ron
Oh, so
Rivera,
he's Ron
he's
Rivera.
trash.
So he came from under Ron Rivera.
Yes, he was our defensive coordinator and went to the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was with Ron Rivera, and he do a lot of Ron Rivera stuff. And I said, absolutely not. I said, you guys want Ron. I'm like, why y'all? I'm looking at all these players. I'm like,
So
I'm
fair
glad that
use
Tepper
that.
don't care.
Fair use that. Here it is right here. Y'all see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
T, you see the screen, Detroit T?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here it goes.
We saw what happened on Thursday when he put out a tweet explaining exactly what is going on with his knee.
Yep.
And this was met with a lot of blowback from some folks, other people saying, good, Lamar finally spoke. The truth of the matter is there is some murky waters right now as far as not only Lamar Jackson, if they win, if he could play next week, but what the future of Lamar Jackson is in Baltimore. I'm a mere reporter. I'm not in that building, but Sean Payton, you have coached several teams over the years. Your thought on the situation?
Yeah, look, I don't like it. And they're in a playoff game. And I get if he's not playing, but this whole tweet out, let me explain my whole medical status. And look, I'm hearing grumblings from a handful of folks there that their teammates that feel like his process has been slower than expected. I just don't like it. The team's more important right now than you. And we appreciate the information on your injury status. You're not playing. I get it. I don't see this player back in Baltimore next year.
Oh, wow.
And I think he'll end up with another club.
Yeah, I look at it, if this team was, 2-15,
And hit his
I can
bitch
see
ass
him not
nigga.
coming back and trying to finish out the season. It just seems that, we all play this game to try to win a Super Bowl. Like, that's the main goal. And if you have a team that's good enough to get to the playoffs, and
you guys, we're not having this conversation. That contract.
But you're not having like 3 games. I understand, he's playing the game. I don't know if I would have the balls to do it. I'm being real honest with you, to sit out. But kudos to him. I mean, he's about his business. He figures they don't want to pay him. So,
but like Coach say, like you just said, it's the playoffs, man. You 3 games away. Put a brace on it. Get it going.
And look,
put a brace on it. Let's go.
Well, it's hard to say that though.
Right. We don't know if
really
he's not.
I don't know the extent of his injury.
I played the whole season.
All right, y'all saw how he did that shit. We don't know the extent of his injury, right?
No, all 3 in the back pedal.
No. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that, right? Yeah. Right. I'm gonna use that same bullshit against him. I'm gonna show you how I set his ass up. Watch this.
He's on the spring MCL, so
yeah, I understand if he's not ready.
Whole season,
but with a lower body injury, he's going to be up in the press box. He's not going to be on the field for me.
Charles.
Yeah, you seen that, right? So now I said, the C word at his finest, and I basically tagged
saw what happened
him
on Thursday when he put out a tweet.
So then we go up here, and he basically said, what he said? He came up here and said,
"Yo, MB is trash."
Exactly what?
Yeah, that was trash. What he said. All right, so basically, he said the C word right back to me and everything.
Is going on
after I said that. Just trying to find the video. Give me a sec.
His knee, and this was met with a lot.
So then he came back. So basically, he said the crazy thing is that you believe a nice house and a car is a bad thing. Now, this is Charles Woodson. I said, yeah, if you earned it the right way, not bootlicking. You know what I'm saying? So I said that to him and Vic. So now he came back and said, I guess when black folks don't agree, you seeing, I got it. I said, no, when black folks follow an agenda and a narrative, that's when I have a problem. Sorry, sir, you're wrong for this take on Lamar. I tagged Lamar and tagged him, Vic, and Peyton into it.
Mm.
So then he came back and said, I seriously don't think you listened to my take, and that's the problem. What's your agenda? I came back and said, I did listen to your take, and my problem is you all aren't taking his words into consideration. That's my problem. And you tried to clear it up at the end, but it was too late, sir. We should take his word, not destroy it. Now, I was answering that part when they said, oh, well, you know, if he's not 100% right, you saw how they backpedaled after they just sprayed him. So that's what I was implying to, that you tried to clear it up at the end, but it was too late. So then he came back saying, you wrong. We did listen, and both of us spoke in terms of the opportunity to get to the Super Bowl, but more power to him. Destroy his words. You're funny. I said, if he's hurt, sir, how is he going to help his team get to the Super Bowl? He has a sprained PCL grade 2, borderline 3. Stop being stupid. My sister is a doctor. It's a week by week. If the swelling can't, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. If the swelling can't go down, he isn't worth much on the field, which is a true statement. You can look everything up I talked about with a PCL if you don't believe me. So I said, so he came back and said, so he came back and I was still answering the same tweet. And I said, and you're lying, sir. You just destroyed his words by questioning his toughness and his intentions and saying he is quitting, basically. So then they came back and said, I get it, bro. You talked to a doctor, but Vic is talking from his experience with the MCL sprain. I played my entire last year with a grade 2 MCL sprain and missed no time. I ain't saying he should do what we did, but missed me with that. I talked to a doctor. So I responded to his dumb ass saying, I said keyword idiot, MCL, which I put in parentheses, isn't the same as a PCL. If you played football like I did, your PCL is your strongest ligament in your knee. Then it's your ACL, then it's your MCL. So I said, damn, I didn't know football players were dumb. The PCL is a more severe injury than the MCL, and he has a grade 2, idiot, and borderline 3. You just had a 2, dummy. Miss me with your lack of knowledge. And then I came back and said, so then he came back and said exactly why I said we don't know his injury, might not be as simple as putting a brace on it. So I said, so why force him to play if you don't know the extent of his injury? That's what I'm saying. You guys were making it seem as if he isn't hurt. When the man says he's hurt, duh. So that's basically the exchange between me and Charles Woodson. So that's basically what happened.
Yeah, you put him in his fucking. I mean, in this place, man.
Yeah. Right. So he trying to backpedal with everything, trying to say, oh well, that's not what we're saying. I'm like, bro, you just said this in your statements on the video. Like, why are you backing down or double backing? Double backing. You done backed up.
After you done follow behind Sean Payton ass and shit.
Right. Follow behind Sean Payton.
Hey, and Sean Payton, It was just like, nah, Sean Payton, of course Sean Payton go feel it that way. He's speaking from a coach. He ain't speaking from
He ain't
y'all the
speaking from the
players.
player's perspective. He's
Right,
speaking from
y'all
coach
the
perspective.
players. He's speaking from the
Yeah,
coach. Y'all the players.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I had a problem with Charles Woodson and Mike Vick, and that's why I smoked his ass real quick. You know, let him know like you're wrong for what you said. But it's like, okay, that's a fellow player, bro. Like I may not have played on the same level as they played on, but it's a code, unwritten code. You don't speak on somebody. You don't know how hurt somebody is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you do that and everything, trying to assume somebody's injury. Now, what if he came out there, right? He played, and then let's say what happened to him like RG3. When RG3 messed his knee up, it was a non-contact injury. He just got hurt trying to go for the ball when they fumbled it, when he fumbled the snap. And he tried to go for the ball, and that's when he messed his knee up. So what if that would have happened to Lamar? Then everybody would have been like, man, well, he shouldn't have played, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like, man, stop.
That ruined RG3's career. Dude, literally,
Yeah,
he died for the cause. He was had
he
he
shouldn't
not
have
played.
played. He shouldn't have
Not
played.
played.
No,
Had he not played, they would have the Redskins or the football team, where they want to be called at the time.
Right.
They would have been in the driver's seat because RG3 before that injury was that dude.
Yeah.
He was getting it done. He was getting it done. He made look. Hey, I always say, look, in that same game when they played against Seattle, he made his career. That was Russ's career right there because Russ played terrible in that game.
Right.
He played awful. If it wasn't for RG3, his leg buckling, they would have won.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
now, he was a $100 million player before that. Probably even more. I mean, when you talk about all the endorsements and marketing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't really a fan of his. You know what I'm saying?
I loved RG3. When he
like,
came into the league,
But
I
his
remember his first
personality,
game.
I'm like, my thing with him was his personality was like, he was more like a black guy trying to be white. But I liked him as a football player.
Well, you got to remember, Trey, he was in the military. His parents were in the military. So he never really grew up around like the blacks. Like he was mainly around white folks. So that's why he went to Baylor and everything, and he always mingled with white girls. He never grew up around black folks. So he didn't know how else to act.
But RG3 did have some swag on the field. Hey, don't do that. RG3 did have some swag on the field.
I mean, he's the first quarterback that went up.
I have a problem with
I would give him credit for this as far as the swagger. He was the first quarterback I saw wear the one sleeve on the other side and the other side with no sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
most quarterbacks wearing the double sleeve. He was wearing the one sleeve on one side.
Detroit T, what you were saying something.
Man, he was very athletic, man, but his arm was garbage, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it.
RG3? No, RG3 was.
I mean, his arm was. I wouldn't say garbage.
He was not garbage, man. You must ain't remember when his first. You must don't remember his first game when he was playing and he came out and he had his coming out party on his rookie game against the Saints.
Like the nigga couldn't hit the broad side of a barn and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was good. He was good. Like he was good athletically, dad. Like, but my problem was like, bro, like the way you play, you're not gonna last in football anyways, dad. You play too physical. You know what I'm saying? Too physical to be a quarterback. Dad.
All he had to do was slide. That was the only problem with him.
When he slid, when my homeboy, when my homeboy Haloti Nada, when he tried to slide, he stuck his leg out. Haloti Nada came and I was like, "Ooh, oh my God!" His knee snapped in half. I was like, "Yeah, he's done."
Then he played with Cleveland and he got knocked out.
I mean, his athletics was crazy though. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that.
To me,
you know what I'm saying? It more than made up for his lack of arm talent and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he's to me, he's like the football version of Brandon Roy, man. Career just got cut too short, man. He had all the talent.
You said Brandon Roy.
But like Brandon Roy had a natural problem.
No,
like
Brandon Roy,
you knew with his style,
guy.
the way he was trying to play. You know what I'm saying? You can get away with that shit in college and shit. You know what I'm saying? But them big ass niggas in the NFL, dog, stop it.
His problem. He never slid, and that's the reason why.
Yeah, he want to play. He want to take niggas on and shit. Like I respect it, nigga, but
I understand your man doing everything, but sometimes you got to be like, man, you got to get down. Sometimes it's like slide, please.
Where I'm like, this
is the problem with RG3 to me was the offense. To me, he was in the wrong offense. That Mike Shanahan and them didn't know how to quarterback him, because if you watch him at Baylor, he made all the throws. He made the throws. The problem is when he got to Washington, they didn't know how to use him, so they kind of did him like the Bears did Justin Fields, just run. They just wanted him to run and use his
but he can make the deep range throws and shit. You know what I'm saying? He had a cannon, but dog, like his intermediate and short passing game was just non-existent and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's because they didn't call the plays for it.
That just wasn't his. And
then what was that guy? What was that guy they had? Who was that back they had playing with him?
Oh, you talking about what's it called? He ended up playing with the Cowboys.
Oh,
he was number 45.
Yeah, I know who you talking about. What was his name? He was cold for like a year.
Morris. Morris. I think Alfred. Alfred
Morris. Yes, he had 4 good seasons.
Bro,
it might have been like a good season.
Leo, that's not the case. Y'all got to stop listening to these people. A PCL is a serious injury, bro, and his is a level 2, borderline 3. Your PCL is your strongest ligament in your knee. Your next strongest is your ACL, then it's your MCL. Your MCL is the medial collateral ligament. Your PCL, I forgot what the name of it is, but that's the outer part of your knee. That keeps your knee definitely connected. So if something's wrong with that, you're not able to cut. You can't go left or right very well. Everybody keep trying to compared to the Phillip Rivers thing. Phillip Rivers still had his MCL and his PCL. He was missing his ACL, but he still had 2 ligaments that were very strong and kept his knee together. So he could play with the brace because of his playing style. He just steps back and throws. Lamar didn't play because of the swelling in his knee. They couldn't get the swelling down. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Lamar, he has to do so much cutting and all of that shit.
Right.
He gonna play with a strained knee, guys. Stop it.
Exactly. If that's his game, even if he did have his money, bro, he's not finna go out there if he's not going to help the team. Even if he had his money, he's not going to do shit. He's not. Right. Charles Woodson said he had a grade 2 MCL, right? That's your MCL, dumbass. You still got a PCL and an ACL, which is holding your knee together. That's just the middle part. So you can put a brace around that and play with it because your outer part of your knee is still intact and your inside of your knee is intact. So you can still move with that. Plus, he's not doing all this cutting everywhere. He's coming downhill trying to hit somebody or get a pick. Michael Vick had an MCL. That was a grade 1. You still can play on a grade 1. That ain't shit. That's like a slight tear. It's like this much. It's like a little tear. So that's what I'm saying. Don't come at me about knees because I tore my knee. I tore 2/3 of my knee. I know what the knee is and what it does. My knee was, I was one injury away from a McGahee, nigga. That's how bad my knee was torn. Like one ligament. So don't tell me about a knee. I know this guy is hurting. It has nothing to do with his contract. Do you know why they're putting that out there? So they can devalue him as a player. Yep. They're trying to say all he does is play for the bag. But see, they use that against us. That's a hindrance. But if it's Joeburrow, I didn't hear these bitches questioning his toughness when he had a hip injury early this year.
Right.
And you know, people tried to act like this didn't exist, and people didn't start believing it until Kwame said it. You know what I'm saying? But this is, you know what I'm saying? They using the media to devalue niggas' contracts as an age trick. Yeah.
Exactly. And in this case, the Ravens, they gonna fumble their own goddamn bag because it's gonna get to a point where Lamar is gonna be sick of this shit and gonna be like, "Look, I ain't coming back."
Well, HD, he said it straight with me because I was thinking it was on the Ravens.
No, it's not the Ravens.
It's not the Ravens.
And that's what I said. And that's what I said. I said it's not the Ravens. I said it. I think it's the league.
Trey was saying what he was saying. And he said it earlier. I've got sources, dog. Like I listen to the local media and stuff. The national media is mixing it up, so they don't pay Lamar a guaranteed contract. They don't want Lamar. They don't want Lamar Jackson to have a guarantee like Deshaun, because then you're gonna have two black quarterbacks as your highest paid quarterback.
And to show you how true that is, I think they said something like the owners that you know, the owners, they trying to put something together to where nobody ever does that again.
I was just about to say that's what they really don't want, is that become widespread throughout the league. And shit.
Right, is exactly, and that's the point. But Lamar Jackson never said he wanted a guaranteed contract, a fully guaranteed. He never said anything. All he said was we're negotiating. Then he said he's shutting down negotiations for the season. Then they tried to say that he was being offered such and such money. No, he came out and said that he was never offered that. A reporter asked the Ravens, and the Ravens said they did not offer him that. So all of this stuff is made up by the national media. Skip Bayless, all of these pundits are basically making this up to devalue him. That's all they're doing. And that's the point. And that's why they wanted to force him to play out there so they could do him like they did RG3. He get hurt, then they ain't got to pay him his value. They could pay him. They could pay him. They could pay him less money.
But I don't think the owners. I don't think it's gonna get passed by the NFL Players Association.
It is going to get played. It is going to get passed by them because the Players Association is handled by the balls by the league.
It's a joke.
The league got them under by the ball.
Yep.
Not really, but that's how they. That's how they.
I don't think so.
You said not really. They do.
They do, but I'm talking about. I don't think
players always have more power. It's about how much power they give the GM.
I'm just saying. I don't think this time. I don't think that the players don't. I don't think they're gonna let that happen because that Deshaun Watson thing.
Man,
I'm sorry.
The way they did him was dirty, bro. They did him dirty.
Look, man, that Kaepernick situation should tell you up front that the players.
Well, he wasn't fighting for nothing.
Right.
He wasn't fighting for nothing, though. This is different from this. This is actually real. This is something that's a game changer. What he was doing was a game changer.
Anytime, I said it a long time ago.
Because everybody realized it. Huh? Yeah, baby. But it's like that one, they wasn't fighting for nothing real at that time with Kaepernick.
No, but the thing I'm saying is, and everything is that these media people keep regurgitating the same shit every day on the news, and dumbass people, I gotta set they dumbass straight. and they don't mess with me no more because I know the whole thing and what they're trying to do. They're trying to devalue this man, and they tried to force him to come back, but Lamar not going to force himself to come back. And people don't understand what it need, dog. It's a swelling issue. You know, if you got a grade 1 or 2 MCL, yeah, you'll have some swelling, but it ain't bad as a PCL, bro. That's why I'm trying to tell him. There was just a football player, if anybody know him, Ninkovich, who used to play for the Patriots. Ninkovich suffered a PCL. That's why his career was cut real short. He suffered a PCL injury, and he even said it, bro. It's tough. Like you're not the same after a PCL injury. Like it's worse than an MCL and ACL. And doctors have came out and said that as well. So that's why I said to him, keyword MCL, PCL. It's a difference. Now, the average person, they would go with that and say, man, he know what he's talking about. No, he doesn't. He's an idiot. A real person who knows about knees and ligaments and tears know the difference, especially somebody who tore their knee, because I tore my knee completely except for my PCL. My PCL is the only reason I was straight and was able to come back in a year and a little earlier because I still had strength in my PCL. But that
what type of injury did Adrian Peterson have?
He tore his whole knee too.
He tore his whole knee, ACL, MCL, and PCL. He's a freak of nature, bro.
Came back harder. The way they was talking about Adrian Peterson, they was like, he may not be the same again. You know, he may not run the same.
Right. He came back harder because, dog, it's different for him. He's built differently, dog. Adrian Peterson, everybody's different. Nature, everybody's not the same. Everybody's knee and body is different.
And plus,
that man came back better than he ever was.
And plus, he had the top of the line doctors in the state of Florida too. I know that for a fact.
What's his face?
One of the top doctors also from up here in Orlando. Man, he had like 2 or 3 top doctors in the state of Florida, dog.
Just like with what you call. I used to say, man, I was like, dog, who is Amari Stoudemire's doctor? Because he would tear his knee up and he'll come back the next season just still jumping in the air, still ducking. I'm like, who is your doctor?
That only worked once for him, though.
Man, that's from
right. T. He must have been on the free trial, T.
The first person they go to is Andrews, bro. That's the first doctor they go to.
What did you say, Trial? I think that might have probably been Lamar last game with Baltimore. Look, man, we don't know. Baltimore is going to try to negotiate with him. They're going to try to get to a contract. If they don't, they'll basically franchise tag him, and then he can basically say, look, trade me. So if he says trade me, they'll trade him most likely for 3 first-round. So that's what I'm saying. So we don't know yet. We haven't heard both sides really speak. All we've heard is the media make up bullshit. So we don't know what direction they want to go in.
They clearly, if they had Lamar tonight, they'd have won.
Of course they would have won. They'd have beat them by 2 touchdowns. The Bengals aren't really that good, bro. They not.
I mean, but it's obvious when your backup quarterback is falling off the goal line and shit. You know?
Right.
It's kind of obvious and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that changed the whole momentum in the game and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Trey. Since that's your team, do you think y'all are gonna sign Lamar Jackson?
It depends. What's gonna see? A lot of people looking at like what's gonna happen with Lamar's contract. My thing is, what's gonna happen? Because the big decision they have to make, what's gonna happen now that Greg Roman's contract is up completely?
Let his ass go. I don't see how hard that is.
Man, but he been there how many?
Who But the thing is, who's gonna replace him?
There's
Anybody.
coordinators you can get to replace him. You can get
Yeah,
anybody
it's
really. I
I
mean,
don't think
offensive
that's as
coordinator's
hard
not
to
hard
see.
to find. It's
He
just
been there so long and shit.
And that's why everybody was
How
talking about,
long
oh
Greg
man, what do
Roman
you
been there
mean
now?
they're not gonna get? I said, bruh, I told everybody before the season started. I said, of course they want to fire Greg Roman, but they know they can't do that because if they do that, they would have to pay him a whole bunch of money, and they don't want to do that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Was he there before Harbaugh?
No,
Harbaugh was there
Harbaugh was there way before he was.
How long Greg Roman been there?
for 4 years,
What?
4 or 5 years.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
It's about if John Harbaugh's gonna die on that hill.
Nope.
Well, John Harbaugh's job was saved by Lamar, so he
Facts.
wants him back because he was going to get fired that year.
That's why I told everybody. Everybody was like, "Oh man, Lamar lost that game." I said, management told him, "Do not put Joe Flacco in this game. I don't care how bad Lamar plays. Do not put him in that game." Because they wanted to get rid of him in that contract. They was glad that contract was up so they could get him up out of there.
Why they signed him to that shit in the first place? That shit was the
Because he won the
hardest
Super
shit I've
Bowl.
ever seen.
If he wouldn't have won that Super Bowl, he wouldn't have got that contract. They would have got rid of him the
He
next day.
wasn't even the best player on that team. And
Right,
shit, you know what I'm saying? It's
right.
ridiculous.
He wasn't even your best player on your offense.
It's like.
I mean, you should have did what the Eagles did. They ain't paid Nick Foles.
I'm saying it's like paying Trent Dilfer. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
$100 million,
big
dog. Like,
But hold on, but Trent Dilfer compared to Joe Flacco, come on now.
They about the
They
same.
about the
If
same, bro.
you look at their numbers, they're about the same, especially regular season. They both
like the Eagles
no,
didn't
Joe
pay Nick
A
Flacco
lot
Foles.
of
had
people,
Joe
and this
Flacco
is
had
why I say with a lot of people, I say, yeah, Joe was bad at certain
Man,
points
Flacco,
in his
they
career.
got hot at the right time.
Right,
And
Flacco and them got hot at the right time, but it really was Ray Rice and Bolden and
I was just about
Corey
to say,
Smith, and then you had
But if I can count on my fingers how many quarterbacks we had over the years, and I look at Joe Flacco and I say, well, he ain't that bad.
Okay, but Trey, but the reason you guys are like that is because of your philosophy. That's why you guys probably had the best defense for a decade, and y'all wasted y'all time by getting Kyle Bowler and all these scrubs. And you got a quarterback.
He said Kyle Bowler.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's like this is the problem with the Ravens. This is what even Ed Reed blasted y'all asses. It's like your management's problem is y'all don't want to sign people, the right people, and build around them. You guys are like, okay, we're just gonna build defense and we'll just throw any quarterback in there. They picked Joe Flacco up. They were lucky they got Joe Flacco because they really didn't think Joe was gonna be all that. They thought he was just gonna be a stopgap guy.
I mean, he kind of was. He just happened to win the Super Bowl and shit. Because
because Kaepernick was trash.
But the one guy out of that whole bunch who I hated the most, I know Kyle Bowler was terrible, but Troy freaking Smith, I hated that dude.
So Troy Smith from Ohio State.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I was like, bro, this dude is awful.
He wasn't good. He was a bust. Yeah.
What about what's his name?
I knew
Banks.
he wasn't gonna be good.
Tony
I knew he
Banks,
wasn't gonna
Tony
be good.
Banks.
Oh my God. Please don't bring that name up no more.
That nigga was real trash.
Sorry, yeah, I'm like, dude,
Tony
he was
Banks.
sorry when he was with the Rams.
Yeah,
Well, at least y'all try a black quarterback, man.
Yeah, that's true.
And I had to stop and think about that. And when you said Christian said that, I was like, bruh, I had to think about that. I said, bruh, do y'all realize we the only team that all three quarterbacks are black?
Yeah, y'all got black quarterbacks on standby.
Yeah, but y'all black quarterbacks on standby are trash though.
It's like as we saw tonight.
I mean, I see if you had a nigga come in there and be balling, you know, y'all got trash black quarterbacks.
Listen, nothing is worse than fumbling on the goal line, dog.
On the goal line, bro. All you had to do was just dog. How?
I would say on that play he tried to do way too much. Because I was like, no, all you had to do was get down. You didn't have to jump over because he was trying to jump over to get across.
That man wanted a highlight reel, man.
But no, but it ain't about a highlight reel. The thing is, bro, why would you do that? Your quarterback is like 5'2", nigga. Like run the ball or go on a RPO.
I said, bro. I said, bro. He wanted to have his moment, and it backfired on him.
That's all
he wants you to have your moment, dude. Listen, this is the bullshit I'm talking about with Greg Roman, bro. You could have drew up a play way better. You drew up a play to get to the red zone when you had the running back go opposite and you pulled the guards and the tackle the other way. And Huntley got a big run. You could have came up with something creative. You gonna have this man jumping. Plus, dude, they were like a whole yard away from the goal line.
They just ran the ball.
They weren't right. It wasn't inches. It was a whole yard.
Yeah, you were like a yard.
I'm like, nigga, you is not Jordan, nigga. You is Huntley.
Yeah, and you didn't get you clearly didn't get enough push from the pocket, dog. Like
none.
Bro, and I was like, I'm so glad he listened to me, cause I don't think he would have threw that ball to DeMarcus Robinson. I said, bro, he got Eli Apple on him. Throw it.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. This is my problem with your organization. Y'all always shoot yourselves in the foot. Greg Roman should have been gone a year or two ago, bro. Y'all should have been got somebody in that bitch. He don't know how to call plays, especially in situational football. Nigga, you supposed to tell your quarterback, look, man, we a whole yard away from that bitch. We finna run a raggle. We finna do something. We gonna sneak one of the tight ends on the backside to come through and come open. You could have did anything, nigga. Yeah, you got this nigga Huntley thinking he Jordan out here, nigga. You
what
not
are you
the
doing?
Nigga, you not the tongue out, nigga. You better chill with that shit. You Huntley.
You got your shit to Kimbe, nigga.
The Kimbe, nigga. He got his shit to Kimbe and a robbery. And
hey man, look. Huntley thought he was Russell Wilson, man. Look. Russell Wilson on.
Stop it, Christian. No, he not Sierra or Russell. He Huntley.
He would cause Sierra, look, they both suck at the 1 yard line.
No, but at least he throws it. This nigga tried to jump a whole yard. Russell ain't jumping to be a whole yard though.
You got all kind of big ass niggas.
As soon as he did that, you know what I said? I said, who you think you is, nigga? Willie Beeman, nigga? You think
I'm beaming? Can you see me?
Nah, nigga.
Remember when
ladies? Nigga, know you don't, Huntley.
Willie Beeman was that guy. I don't know.
Oh, the Lakers lost by 1 point.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
like,
Russ was trash.
Exactly. Willie Beeman was that guy. We don't know this nigga Huntley.
Yeah, nah, we don't know. I know if LJ was out there, they probably would have won that game.
Yeah, they'd have won that.
My heart is pumping about the game tomorrow.
And Justin and Josh Allen out there, they can survive wild card weekend. Boy, them niggas there.
Yeah, but everybody was saying that was gonna be a blowout. I'm like, nigga, that's still a rivalry game, dog. That shit about to be close as hell.
No, it was a blowout. Josh Allen gave them the game.
Right.
Yeah, it was.
He put
I was like, bro. I said, man, Josh Allen, who paying you right now? Who paying you to do this?
Bro,
Josh
Allen was throwing that damn game, bro, like a mug. It was so crazy. He
It was like they told him, like, bro. It was like they told him, they was like, just get in the
Nah,
game.
they ain't tell him
Get in the
nothing.
game. When y'all go up, I need you to throw a
Man,
couple picks to make it.
Josh Allen
Josh
played like
Allen
that
leads
the
the league.
whole
I told you.
year.
Didn't we tell you this earlier? Josh Allen leads the league in red zone interceptions.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's terrible.
He is the league
Oh my
leader by
God. Oh my God. Hey,
He get down
HD.
to the goal line and lose his mind every time.
Yeah, HD, you gonna like this one. Who's better, Kyle Boulder or Christian Ponder?
Oh man, I'm gonna say Christian Ponder.
Yeah, Ponder was a little better. Bowler couldn't throw the ball. He couldn't throw the ball past 10 yards. Christian,
he was one of the.
I forgot about Christian Ponder. I was like,
I
man.
didn't. I ain't forget about that sorry ass cracker. I remember him.
That's his man.
Yeah. Wasn't he the one that screwed Adrian Peterson out of his rushing?
Yeah, that's him.
Hey, HD, you got any more ether for the wall chargers?
Do I got any more ether for him? Yeah, hold on.
And it took a damn.
That shit was the most ridiculous shit ever, dog.
And it took a damn Gator. It took a damn Gator to save the damn Bills today.
Hey, and what's crazy is it was actually, I think it was like just 10 years ago, I think to that day that the Chiefs was the one that blew a game like that.
You heard me, HD?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that game. You talking about the Andrew Luck game?
Yeah, when all the players got decimated.
Hey T, there you go.
Yo. Smoking on chokers.
What you smoking today? Smoking on chokers, 2023 pack.
Hey, man, even the news is clowning the Chargers here, man. Like the
you gotta fire. Listen, whenever the coach makes that stupid look on his face, holding the clipboard and shit, holding that little card, that card.
And I already know when they got in that locker room.
You gotta fire that nigga, dog.
You got to.
Yep.
Did you see his face?
He gonna get fired. Oh, what? Hey, he gonna get fired because Justin Herbert gonna go in the office and tell them that look, he got to go, man. I ain't dealing with this dude no more.
If Justin Herbert fake sunshine ass don't shut the hell up with your punk ass choking in the second, man. If he don't sit his ass over there looking like a retarded specimen.
So you just as culpable.
Just like I said with Kyler Murray, they like, do you think what's his face don't get fired?
But how do you not play possession football, dog?
Mike Williams didn't play with me. What am I supposed to do?
But no, how do you not play possession football?
They need Mike Williams. They still was balling without him. They put up 27 points.
I'm just saying
they should have put up more.
All I got to say is Asante Samuel Jr. You your daddy's son.
There's no Michael without the M.
Bro, listen, like I said, they didn't run the ball. At the end of the first half, they should have scored that touchdown instead of a field goal.
Twice. They should have scored twice at the end of the half.
Twice. And they screwed up both times. Then in the second half, all they had to do was run the ball. Ekeler only touched the ball 13 times the whole game. Are you serious? Are you serious? And y'all trying to talk about Mike Williams? Nigga, they didn't need Mike Williams. All they needed was to get a ball to Ekeler.
That's what they said.
They just could have ate a little bit of clock, dog. A little bit of clock.
Bro, dude, they were playing like they had no like it was no tomorrow or something. Like they was just like, oh, we're down. No, nigga, y'all up. They playing like they down by 3 touchdowns. And they
About
up.
20 points.
I'm basically
You're up by 27
Hey,
points.
I'm basically saying like this because I said the same thing about Atlanta when they was up in the Super Bowl. I said they opened their eyes and realized, like, wait a minute, how the hell we get 27 points?
Hey man, I'll never forget that, man. I was smiling the whole time.
I've been telling y'all all year, dog. The Chargers ain't nothing but a bunch of choke artists.
You said the Chargers' biggest problem is they can't close. That's not closing.
Yeah, I said that. They can't close.
Hey man, look, 18. Look, them
niggas is open 24 hours, nigga. 7-Eleven, dog.
Nigga, Walmart,
nigga. You know what happened during that game? Them niggas had a power outage.
I know y'all seen that video where Trevor Lawrence walked in the Waffle House. Yeah.
Oh, of course. Dude, all Trevor Lawrence did was hang with black people, dog. He was in South Carolina.
He like, hey, back up, don't touch him.
Honorary nigga.
As soon as they saw him, they like, hey, don't touch him. Don't touch him. We need him on Sunday.
Man, I told you.
That nigga threw 4 interceptions in the first half.
And I think he fumbled it too.
That's why I'm saying Sante Samuel Jr. He's your daddy's son. Because Sante Samuel Jr. was just like, oh, you just gonna keep throwing over here? Okay, I'm gonna keep picking them.
Listen, I told you, dog. This dude used to do this in college, dog. Like he'll have a bad first half. In his second half, this nigga just turn it up. I don't know what it is. The nigga just don't. The nigga, he just like F it, dog. I'm not losing this game,
man. San Diego threw that nigga all kinds of bail, dog. They just got brain dead in the second half.
Brain dead, nigga. Them niggas brain and they body got cut off from one another.
Nigga, they chip malfunction.
Dog. They was dude, it is crazy because all they had to do was run the ball. They refused to run it. Every play was throwing it. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Like, how y'all not playing possession football right?
That's some Kellen Moore shit.
Yep. Right.
And you just see the defense get more and more tired and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like the Cowboys.
If you watch the Giants today, the Giants played the best football of anybody today. They ran the ball and they played management. They were throwing the ball intermediate, short passes. They would take a chance once in a while. They played the smartest of all these teams this weekend so far. They
didn't let Jones throw 40 times.
Right. They didn't let Jones throw 50 times and shit. They was like, Saquon, get the ball. And Saquon said, I go. That's it.
I mean, it was kind of what I was saying. Like, first of all, like Daniel Jones, they don't have any receivers out there. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't tell today.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Shit, today them niggas was catching everything.
It's been a long journey, dog. It's been a long journey for them niggas. You know
no, it ain't no long journey. They got a coach the coach's stomach go past his head, so they got a real coach. That nigga will throw damn hamburger at your face, nigga, if you mess up. He don't play
but shit. you can't go laying.
Well, he didn't do that to Slade.
Daniel Jones is a decent quarterback, dog. He is not that good. He just has a coach who knows how to put him in position.
Like he can make.
He's another Eli Manning, man.
Yeah, he's another Eli. He's solid. Like he's a solid quarterback.
That's the reason why he's on the team in the first place.
Here's the thing: Daniel Jones can make some throws. Like he can make some quality throws. You know what I'm saying? But dog, you cannot leave him back there on the island all day where the defense is just waiting on him, dog.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's more of the defense didn't adjust. The Vikings defense has been trash all year. That's why I picked the Giants because their front seven's trash, their back four is trash, and their middle linebackers Who? Nigga, that's just how it is. So I knew they would take advantage of it because they're not a blitzing team. So I knew, okay, Daniel's going to eat this game because he can roll to his left, he can roll to his right, he can step up in the pocket. Shit, it's like Sunday morning out there, nigga. Like, yeah, so he good.
He
so
in his bag. He in his bag.
He's a solid quarterback. Him and Eli are solid quarterbacks. But would I build the team around them? Hell no. If I can get something better, I'm doing it.
No, you need something better.
Right. So that's all I'm saying. But you know, him and Eli are solid for what they do. If you put a running game behind them, this is what I was telling Jamil, because me and Jamil was talking about this. I was telling Jamil, bro, it's just like Eli, dog. Eli had a running game. You had Brandon Jacobs, you had Bradshaw, you had Dedrick Ward. So you had 3 running backs who was getting like a combined total of 30-some touches a game. So that's going to ease the pressure off of Eli, because now those safeties, they got to move up some to help the linebackers with the run. So now all Eli got to do is 1, 2, 3, scan, all day. 1, 2, 1 back, scan. Hold up, flat. There you go. Oh, up top. Dog, that's all we have to do. Who can't do that?
Yeah, but see, and then here's the thing too. It's like, you know, in the same breath, it's like, how many quarterbacks can you say that about? You know what I'm saying? That can actually survive and win games and be successful throwing the ball 40 times a game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nobody.
It's a few quarterbacks. It's a few quarterbacks that can get over like that.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying, T, is that's why I keep telling people the quarterbacks, they overvalue these quarterbacks too much. There's only really 5, if that, great quarterbacks who can throw maybe 40 times a game and you still can function. There's not that many. It's always been like that. It's always been like that with quarterbacks. So that's why I try to tell people, build your house up. I'll build a solid foundation, and I'll go get a temporary quarterback right now to get me to where I get to. That if he can make the throws like Purdy or Daniel Jones or Eli, I'm straight. But I'm gonna make sure my defense and front 4 is good. I'm gonna make sure my front 5 get me a running back, get me an extra one in case he get tired. Shit, I'll even throw a 3rd one in there if I have to. So that's what I'm saying. It's about your team and shit. You don't really need a quarterback like that. You only get a quarterback like that is if your team and everything isn't shit. Like the Ravens offense is shit. Then yes, you draft a Lamar, or you draft a Joeburrow, or a Josh Allen, or a Patrick Mahomes. That's who you draft. But if you got a team around you where you got receivers, all of this, all you need is a guy who can steer the Ferrari, nigga, and don't crash that bitch. You got a hole in the passenger seat. You got a hole in the back, 2 more with your cigar, nigga, your blunt, your drink. All you got to do is ride to the beach. That's it. Just go to the beach. Now, if you got Kirk Cousins, and if it's like 4 o'clock, then damn, you might crash that whip on the way to the beach a few times.
Well, I'm gonna use this as an example. Case in point, when the Broncos in 90, I think it's 98 or 97, when they had Bubby Brister as their backup, and they told Bubby Brister, they was like, "Look, we don't need you to do much. We
got Terrell Davis.
We got Terrell Davis, right? So that's what I'm saying. If you got a solid running game, a solid receiving core with your front 5, and you got a team, bro, you don't really need the greatest quarterback in the world to win. Come on, you have Phil Simms was good, but was he better than John Elway or Joe Montana? Hell no. So it's like, come on. So
but I mean, but here's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is you want to keep the defense off balance as much as you can. If they just going to sit back and they know you're going to pass, if they know you're going to throw the ball, that makes their job easy.
Trey, hold on. Let T finish, and then you can go. Go ahead, T, finish up.
Nah, they just they when they can just sit on the past, they know what they just making their job easier. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
and they sit back, they know to watch the quarterback's eyes. You know what I'm saying? They probably already have an idea of the play. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like if if they could just sit back and wait for the quarterback to move and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they know that's what's coming. You just making their job easier.
That's true. Trey, go ahead. Say what you got to say.
Like, everybody's like, oh, what's quarterback you see throw 50 times and win? I ain't seen one throw 50 times and win. I seen one try to throw 50 times and win, and that was Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? Like Peyton Manning, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit works in the regular season, but you know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying, you get to the playoffs and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you need your running game in the playoffs because even the Peyton Manning, you know what I'm saying, they gonna sit back and just wait for him to mess up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying is like, man, that's what I'm saying is like if you don't adjust, this is also a thing too. Minnesota Vikings, their defense doesn't adjust well. So if you don't adjust and everything, dog, you're gonna get burnt a lot of times, and that's what happened to them down the stretch. They weren't making the plays, and then offensively, Kirk Cousins, dog, he just ain't that guy in situations, dog. You're gonna throw the ball to the flat and it's a 4th and long. It's like, bro, what are you doing? At least attempt to throw it downfield or something. But you know, hey.
But I
that's the
think
thing with Kirk Cousins.
I think he had opportunities to throw it to Justin Jefferson, but they was blanketing him.
Yeah, but see,
go ahead, T.
No, it's just Kirk Cousins. He's just proven just not to be that guy. Like he's had like strong running games and like all of that stuff behind him.
Yeah,
and he just cannot he can't get the job done. Like he's a good regular season quarterback, but man, prime time that no go.
He's Tony Romo, dog. That's all. He's Tony Romo.
Yeah.
That's all he is.
Yeah.
Basically.
But everybody like, what do you think when his career is over? What do you think he's gonna think about his career? I'm saying he gonna think about his career. He's like, I bucked the system and got paid. That's what happened.
Yeah, he really did.
Well, that was Washington dumbass fault. Go ahead,
yeah,
what you said?
No, I was saying, you like how it took a gala to save the Bills today, right?
Who?
Elam.
Who?
Elam.
Oh, okay.
Number 24. Elam.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I ain't know who the hell it was. I just seen people.
Boy, he blocked that pass, and then I was like, man, why is he laying on the ground? They stretching him out. I said, oh, he done caught a cramp.
Well, the only way we beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tomorrow is we get pressure on Brady, because Brady did not like pressure. I watched that Giants team, that defense they had. I said, Dan Quinn gonna have to put that big boy named Bo Hanna. It's another dude. Dallas got some pieces. I just hope Dan Quinn can know what he's doing. But Brady, Brady been playing for a long time. He know every defense. So
just don't bet him.
All he gotta do is push the middle of the pocket. See, the Giants had a guy in the middle named Fred Robbins and had Chris Cannon. Chris Cannon and Fred Robbins were very physical and big, so they pushed the gap close. So then the outside guys, which was either Human Strahan 1 year, Strahan retired. You had Kiwanuka now. With Justin Tuck and all them guys, they were able to compress the box, like they were able to compress it. So when Brady tried to step up, you got this guy breaking through the guard in the center. This guy got a one-on-one. So you got Fred Robbins, who's your nose tackle, and this is why I tell people, this is why nose tackle is very key in your defense, because they could take on a double team, and that makes everybody else on your line go one-on-one. So the Giants were able to have matchups one-on-one, and those guys were going to beat that line because, come on, it's Yura, it's Strahan, who's a Hall of Famer, and then you got Kiwanuka, Tuck coming too. Come on, that's all you got to do. But a lot of teams don't have a nose tackle like that can take on all of that. So,
and they were deep too, dog.
Yeah,
they were.
Like they crushed the Patriots on the line and shit.
Just don't bet that game, man. Don't touch it.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, just don't touch it.
And then it come down to Kellen Moore counting if we run the ball, because that was our problem. That's why we lost against the 49ers. We did not run the ball no more. It just kept throwing. I was like, God damn, Kellen Moore.
Right.
What the game at? Is the game at Tampa or at
Tampa? It's in Tampa.
Oh Lord.
I'm trying to figure out how did they get the home field advantage. I thought Dallas had a better record than they did.
Because they won our
division.
We won our division. Dallas didn't.
Yeah, nigga, won our division, nigga.
So it doesn't go based on like just the record overall.
No, it goes on division.
Yeah, the division winners get the home games.
You should be happy,
Dallas,
LB. Why you
isn't Dallas like 115 on grass?
I don't know what their record is. I just know they haven't won a late playoff game in a long time.
Since '92.
LB, man, you should be happy, man. Your Giants won today.
Oh yeah, I'm happy about that. All three of these games today were
You don't sound happy.
all three of these games was tens, bro. Like the Bills, I thought like dog, if Miami would have took out the Bills, I'd have been like, man, F the Bills.
No, Josh Allen was about to take out the Bills.
Right.
Yeah, he was. He had a bad game today.
Like I said, it was like they told him at halftime, like, bro, we gonna need you to throw some picks and fumble the ball to make the game interesting.
Yeah, then the biggest upset so far, the biggest upset right now is like Jaguars beating Chargers, but it would have been Ravens if they would have beat the Bengals.
That wasn't an upset to me though. Jaguars and Chargers, that wasn't an upset. The Chargers been flaky all year.
Well, from national looking wise, it's an upset.
Man, no, that's not.
That was not an upset. A 4th seed and 5th seed, nigga. That ain't no upset. That's just a win.
I mean, that's true to a degree, but a lot of people assumed Chargers was gonna win because of
Then I like to tell them you ain't been watching.
That's what I'm saying.
But I had Jaguars winning.
Yeah, we all said that. Like we all said the Jaguars were gonna win.
Yeah,
so.
I said Jaguars was gonna win, but a lot of people thought
I said the Chargers were gonna choke. I said the Chargers is gonna choke. That's what I said.
Yeah, I know. I remember. We all said the Jaguars were gonna win because
choked tonight. Yeah. I was getting ready to kill Slayton tonight.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones threw a straight to your chest.
I know. I said LB, man. I said LB probably hot right now because when Slade dropped that ball,
man, I
was livid. If
But
it wasn't
dog,
our defense,
I knew. But the thing is, I knew you guys were gonna win that game because Kirk Cousins wasn't finna do nothing. He always choke in big games. What you said, Q? What you said, Q?
Somebody got an echo in the background.
What'd you say, Q?
I said North Florida is partying. I said North Florida been partying. They've been partying all day. I said North Florida been partying all day.
Oh, for real?
I think he said North Florida.
I heard him. He said North Florida. Yeah, they've been partying all day.
You heard me?
Yeah, they've been partying all day.
Yeah,
North Florida been partying all day. Even on the news.
Next week they finna get screwed by the Chiefs.
They've been showing even on the news, partying all day.
Yeah, they finna get screwed by the Chiefs next
all
week.
Night. I know.
They gonna get screwed up.
I know.
and then they gonna be sad. Very sad.
Man, and you know what the slogan is? it's always Jags. They're killing that right now. It's always Jags.
They're gonna be going home next week.
I know. That
Somebody
shit
got
is
background
everywhere,
noise.
man.
Hey, Miss X, you got a bad background. It's loud.
Yeah.
All right.
And they've been killing that slogan, dog. It's been all over the freaking news.
What slogan?
Who?
Jaguars, they've been killing their
Jaguars,
slogan.
it's always Jags. That's what the slogan is.
Well, Duval always support the Jags, so I don't know why they talking about moving them. They always support the Jags.
Moving them where?
Some saying they moving them to Chicago, some overseas, some dumb shit they saying.
Oh, they ain't going nowhere. Why would they go to Chicago? Chicago already got a team.
Yeah, they talking about moving Chicago Bears out to like the boonies and moving them into where Soldier Field used to be, where that's at.
That don't even make any sense. Like, come on.
Cause I think I know they said, I know they're supposed to be on a new stadium for the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They don't deserve no damn new stadium. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bastard.
And then I know them and them in Buffalo supposed to build a new stadium.
But I hope
Buffalo
that
Stadium will be finished in 2026.
But I hope that black guy do clean up the Bears though, man. The Big Ten, the former Big Ten commissioner, I hope he clean them up though. That was a good look. That was a good look.
I know if I was the GM, I know if I was the owner of the Ravens, I would have fired Harbaugh and Greg Roman immediately. Like the time management, that was the craziest time management I ever seen, bro. I was like, dude, are y'all like looking at the clock?
Man, what about your man's?
Yo.
What about your man's letting the time run out now, looking at his clipboard, looking all stupid last night?
Oh, you talking about Brad Staley for the Chargers? Yeah, man. But see, that's Brad Staley though. I'm not surprised by that. He a bum, man. They come in all shapes and sizes, colors.
Listen now, whenever your coach has that dumb look on his face holding the clipboard just like that, now you got to fire
it's over
immediately.
Right. It's over. Dude, I'm giving you the pink slip before it hit 0, 0, 0, 0.
Clean out your office.
No. I'm gonna tell him, dog. No, we'll send you your stuff. You just go home. Don't come in the facility. Don't even come in like we'll give us your badge, give us your clipboard, all of that. Bye.
No, you can't be the head coach and be looking confused on the sideline.
He was doing that all season, bro. That's what I'm saying. This dude, listen, we gotta stop hiring coaches because they white, dog. Y'all gotta look at their resume.
Yeah,
we gotta look at their resume. Look, I don't have a problem if the coach is white, but his resume gotta be solid, dog. He gotta be able to do something. It's like,
I say it's a little bit more deeper than that. It ain't just the fact they white, they friend, and they just happen to be white. Also,
facts.
You know, the whole friendship, like circle jerk, they just play musical chairs with each other and all that stuff.
Look,
so
listen.
Like, okay, my friend has the seat to the corporation now.
Right.
Pretty much like the music industry.
Just like all those guys that was coaching.
Yo, my homeboy be like Joe Clark and his homeboy, dog. I would cuss his ass out right there and there, nigga. You better get your shit together. And in case you forgot, I'm the HSIC right now. The head in charge.
Go ahead and jump. You want to jump? You want to throw your life away? Go ahead and jump.
Hey, T, I'm going to tell that nigga, you ready to go get some lunch? You think you bad, don't you?
Say it again.
Go ahead and jump.
Go ahead and jump, Sam. Jump over the
Bruh.
I don't want to jump.
They call me Crazy Joe, but now you can call me Batman.
Bruh,
That was the
bruh,
funniest shit ever.
bruh,
I was
bruh. I've seen players get upset. I've seen coaches get upset. I've known Ed Reed for over 20-some years. I've never heard this dude cuss the way I just heard him curse today. Oh my God. Oh, bro. I was
He did? On what?
Yeah, he was talking about
what?
I guess something had happened up there in Bethune Cookman or whatever. And I guess some people were saying something about him, and he basically had to get at him for it. I was like, dang, I ain't never heard Ed Reed cuss like this ever.
Man, Ed Reed, dog, is from the boot, nigga. He straight out of Louisiana. That nigga don't play that shit. Ed Reed would jack your little ass up and go smoke a cig and go home. That nigga don't play that shit.
Yeah, man. He
That's
got
why
to get a
trying to
couple niggas.
say, like,
He
yeah,
got to get
that
quite
nigga
a few
don't play
niggas
that
straight
shit.
Daytona.
Yeah. But see, I knew Ed Reed was real when he was talking about that Lamar Jackson shit. He called the Baltimore Ravens out. He like, man, he need to lead them niggas. They ain't gonna pay him. He said they don't pay nobody.
Okay, speaking of that, I'm so curious, like, how they gonna play this. Is clearly this was Greg Roman and Harbaugh's fault for all this BS that happened in the fourth quarter. I find that they're gonna try to avoid all of that and then blame it on Lamar for not being there. I know they're gonna do that.
They're gonna blame it on Lamar. You know what they're gonna do.
It's like, dude, like, okay, like, what are you gonna do? Like, have them get force him to go on the fit? Like, dude, the nigga still hurt, bro.
No,
if they
quote
blame
unquote
him,
hurt.
dog, he's out of there. They can't blame him, dog, or otherwise
they're gonna try to find a way.
They ain't gonna blame him. The media's gonna blame him.
That's what I'm saying. The media is blaming him and everything. Right. The thing is, the national media, they're trying. Them and the NFL, I believe, are working together to try not to let that man get that full guaranteed contract or even get a contract of any sorts. They don't want him. They don't want two black quarterbacks with the highest paid salaries in the league. They don't want that to happen. If it's Joeburrow and Josh Allen, they good with that. But it can't be two black quarterbacks. So they're doing everything in their power to devalue him, and that's why they got all these.
Like I told you. Yep, because like I told you, when it came out that Deshaun Watson got that contract, all the owners and Roger Goodell, that day they took that meeting, they looked at that dude that's like, you stupid idiot.
Yeah, but even if they do franchise him, he's still gonna get like 40 mil, ain't
he? Yeah, 45.
Probably more than that. Probably like 50.
No, he get 45. If they franchise him the year after this next one, he's gonna get about 50-some million.
This is real. It's really up in the air. Like, I mean, they stupid as hell if they don't get no value.
I can already tell you, Miami's out.
Yeah, Miami said they keeping tuna fish.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But Jets is like the other option.
But before you say Giants, let me tell you something. They out too.
What do you mean?
Yep.
They already said they looking to extend Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley.
I ain't say the Giants, fool. I said the Jets.
Well, the Jets, nah.
Dude, the nigga said.
Yeah, New York media.
They said they're gonna get. They said they're gonna give up. They're gonna go hard after Lamar this offseason. They already said.
And he likes the team because I think he likes the defensive coordinator or whatever that's on the Jets.
The New York media, man, I don't know.
I mean, Lamar would be straight because Jets got a squad. All they need is a quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not taking nothing from the Jets, man. Y'all can
all they
shut
need.
Bruh. If he lose with that media, oh my God.
Not really, because it's the Jets. That's why.
It don't matter.
Yes, it does. It does matter. I'm telling you, as a native,
If you
it
think they
matters.
killing him now, if he
It's
goes
like
to the
it's
it's gonna
like
get
the
even
media
worse.
attacking people. It's like the media attacking people on the Mets. Like, stop it. It's like, bro.
Listen, nah, that's like actually giving
Same shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's like actually giving Lamar a team and an offense. Like you
They
can't.
gotta play abysmally. They gotta play abysmally for the Jets to get attacked like that. But they not gonna get. But it ain't gonna be bad. Do you see the
I
Jets
would
get
love to
attacked
see.
now? No.
I would love to see Tampa Bay go after them, man. With Tom, because this Tom last year, man.
They not finna go after him. They say they finna go with trash.
Oh man. So that's a foregone conclusion. Brady's out of there after this year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know that.
Is he
He
gone?
like,
Gone? Is he gone from like the league, or is he?
Nah, he ain't about to
Nah,
retire.
not gone from the league, but he gone from the Bucks.
He might go to the Raiders or something. He might go to the Raiders because McDaniel's out there.
Mm-hmm. Right. And him and
I would say no, he ain't going there. I was gonna say San Fran, but I was like, no.
Him and Adams together? Oh man, that would be good.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Him and Adams, they could talk Adams in the stand. I think Adams.
Him and Waller.
Yeah,
That's all you
Waller,
need is
Adams.
Gronk
Then
#2.
he got Josh Jacobs too. So they could extend Josh Jacobs. They on point.
Right.
And Waller, all he need is Gronk #2. That's all Tom Brady needs.
Yeah, that's it.
Man. That's ugly.
That's it.
No, he refused to retire. But if you want to still play in the league, it's whatever.
Knock yourself out. But don't come crying to me when you get hurt.
Ain't even about that. It's like,
they can protect him. If they can protect him, you know what time it is.
Right. You already know.
I should have did my parlay because I was right on everything so far. The only thing left is that Cowboys winning. That's it. That's all I need for tomorrow.
But I just thought about it. They would not let Brady win a Super Bowl at the Raiders though.
What, at the Raiders?
Yeah, they ain't gonna let.
Why not?
Because the league, the league hate the Raiders.
They hate the Raiders, but nigga, that's Brady. Like, nigga.
And, yeah, they
all
might
you
have
gotta
hated,
do is
they
get
might have
Brady.
hated the old Raiders, but they ain't going to the Raiders.
This is new Raiders. This ain't Oakland Raiders. This is Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, they in Las
This
Vegas.
ain't the Al Davis Raiders.
And number two, the Super Bowl is in there.
They hated John Gruden.
And the Raiders in the Vegas in Las Vegas is hosting the Super Bowl, I think, 2 years from now. So,
Yeah, they in Vegas.
Man, y'all
now,
acting like
that's
that one not too long ago.
No, but I'm saying if you add Tom Brady to the team and you get the line blocking and you get Josh Jacobs back, dog, you got Adams, you got Waller, you can keep Renfro. Dog, that's a whip. For a year run, that's a whip.
That's crazy.
That would be perfect for him to go. What's up, Chappelle?
Man, but I remember when they first brought that idea up, I said, him and John Gruden? Oh, hell no.
That would have been perfect. Brady and Gruden, yeah. Gruden does better with veteran quarterbacks.
Yeah, he does.
He sucks with the young quarterbacks. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Because he coached Rich Gannon, and Rich Gannon used to cuss Gruden ass out all the time. They used to be about to come to blows.
He did.
For real. Like, Brady would have been perfect. What, with Gruden? You serious?
Yeah.
Gruden would have been straight. That's all Gruden needed. Was a quarterback with balls.
Gruden got Gannon together for sure.
Right. He turned Gannon around.
Yeah.
And then he went and brought Brad Johnson in, and turned him around.
He got Brad Johnson together somehow.
Because he knows how to coach veteran quarterbacks, dog. Especially if he's like a okay, because he had Carr playing decent. Carr just ain't got no balls. That's just it.
See, that nigga's just trash, bro.
Right. He bad trash, nigga. I'm not even gonna be disrespectful to trash like that, nigga. Nigga, I don't want to walk outside trash like, hey, nigga, he ain't trash, nigga.
Right. Nigga, I'm trash, nigga.
I'm trash, nigga. He not.
Right.
You talking about like Toy Story, the little Forky. Trash.
You said like Toy Story Q.
Yeah,
go
Toy
talk
Story
to the
Forky.
Q, go talk
Oh,
to
you talking about that spork thing?
Yeah, that little fork.
Yeah.
Oh, that fork.
Yeah, from the fourth movie.
Yeah. Hey, Q, you need to go talk to them peoples, man. You wild.
You gotta talk to the peoples.
You gotta go talk to the peoples. You know, you gotta apologize to the people. That nigga Jamil said too disrespectful to trash. Nigga, for real. Derek Carr, dog, is terrible. I can't disrespect trash like that. That nigga beyond that, bro.
Who y'all think go take him?
Huh?
He
going to Baltimore, nigga, because Lamar gonna be gone.
I'm trying to tell you, like, now niggas want to roll what I was saying. I was like, they gonna franchise. I don't think they're gonna
Congratulations, Trey. Congratulations.
Yeah, how you feel about
Don't
that?
congratulate me. That nigga ain't coming here.
Congratulations. Q is not shit, bro.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
No, don't congratulate me on that. Y'all better watch yourself. He might wind up there in Tampa.
Shit, I take him over trash. Shit, he a little bit for trash.
No, we already got a white boy. We already got our white boy.
I'll take him over trash. Shit, trash is terrible.
We already got a white boy.
Take dogs.
Trash.
I'm saying Lamar is gonna be somewhere in the AFC East division, and that's Jets, bro. Like, I just don't see him on who else would he go to? So,
Dog, they would be so stupid to trade him in their division.
I mean,
they'll be stupid if they let him go.
They'll be stupid just to trade him, period, nigga. But okay.
The Houston Texans?
No.
I mean,
I don't see it.
The Texans gonna try to go get Bryce Young, but the Bears, I'm hearing they might get Bryce Young.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
and trade on Fields.
Man,
I'm hearing the Panthers. I'm hearing the Panthers talking about trying to get Fields.
I can see that. I can see that.
I can see that. But that's so stupid for the trying to get Bryce Young. Man, oh my God. The Bears, man, I tell you. But you know what? I believe that because the Big Ten commissioner, the former Big,
He's the Big Ten commissioner.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that and shit because the Bears not sold. They don't want Fields.
No,
they just needed him for this year just to get through the season. They finna trade
just
him
to get the black, just to get the black votes.
Yeah, that's it. So the black folks don't tear their stadium down.
Right. Get the black folks.
Because after that, Mitch Trubisky to Bosco. Oh Lord,
where is he?
Pittsburgh
being a backup.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Somehow still seeing the field. I don't know how that's possible. Okay.
No, he only saw the field because Pickett got hurt that game.
Right.
But Pickett, they got.
Right. Pickett not bad, man.
No, Pickett straight. I like Pickett. Pickett gonna be good.
Bad.
Yeah, Pickett straight.
Yeah, he's not bad at all.
Coming out of
man, he's no what's his name? Zabby. No, what's his name?
Zappy.
No. I'm thinking about the dude out in San Fran. What's his name?
Oh, Purdy.
Purdy.
Yeah, he's no.
No, he ain't Purdy. No, he ain't Purdy.
No, he's not the second next white comer, man.
Yeah, he ain't the next Joe Montana like Purdy. Nigga.
Oh God,
bro, they call this nigga the next Joe
you thought Trey Lance was gonna have trouble this year? Oh, next year, oh buddy.
Man,
When they go back in the camp next year,
they should go ahead and just be stupid. But he's hurt though. They probably can't even trade him while he's hurt.
Shit, they could trade him to us, nigga. We'll get their ass Mike Evans. They can take him.
Right.
You know Mike Evans ain't going nowhere, dog. He's not going nowhere.
Yeah, I would do it. I would get rid of Mike Evans right now for a pack of Cools and that nigga Trey Lance.
Man, you might need him tomorrow, HD.
Shit, yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll see what he do tomorrow.
Hey, I'm keeping my mouth closed.
This nigga Gronk is kicking field goals at halftime for the Super Bowl. He ain't about balling no more. He might need Mike Evans.
He's like, dog, I made my paper. I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Like you is not talking
my
to
mouth
me in the
closed
one more
on this
season,
one.
Brady.
But
Crazy,
but Gronkowski was actually good. You know what I'm saying? Evans is just a one route guy. That's it.
Yeah.
He only can run one route. And if he can't run that route, nigga, he's useless the whole game.
Yeah. I'm still keeping my mouth closed because I don't know.
Yeah, because you gonna jinx and shit.
You gonna jinx the shit, Q.
I'm telling you.
Why are they playing tomorrow anyway? I didn't understand why they didn't play.
Because they
we
had
the main
to switch
event,
it.
man. We the main event. Tom
That's
Brady.
the main
the
event,
white
dog.
dude.
You know, Dallas and Tampa, like with Tom Brady and Dallas has like the highest ratings. Of course, that's why it's on Monday.
Yeah, well, I keep telling people like, man, why do they keep talking about? I said, bro, it don't matter whether the Dallas Cowboys are losing or they're winning. They are must-see television.
Can I hit it one time, HD? HD, can I hit it one time? Can I hit it one time? The white goat, man. The white goat.
Nigga, shut your ass up.
Nah, don't do none of that.
Don't even do that, nigga. That nigga might not even make it to the game with you saying that shit. I would take Strode over Bryce Young. Strode over Young.
What's happening, HD?
I don't know. I think Strode is probably better overall, but I think Bryce Young is
I don't know, man.
I think Bryce Young is clutcher than Strode. But Strode showed me something in the championship game. He showed me
Mac Missile made it.
Yeah, I made it.
What if Lamar go to Tampa? Shit,
See y'all
nigga,
next week.
I'm
I'm starting to feel confidence for next week.
All right.
Next week, Mac.
HD, that's my QB Terrell Owens voice. You stupid, Mello.
I say you heard me, Mac Mills. I'm feeling to see you next week.
Yeah, y'all did. Yeah, y'all did.
Oh, Eagles and Giants?
Yeah, we play them next week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling my confidence.
That's going to be a good game.
This is what I mean. Let that shit. I had to give Daniel Jones some props today. I was shocked by that.
I don't know who's going to win that game, man, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know
either. Philly's
was at 100 yards today. Shit.
I wouldn't touch that game. I would not bet that. I would not touch it.
Nah, you can bet it. You just don't bet on who win. You can just bet the money line.
I wouldn't even bet the straight. You talking about the straight line, or you better take the point?
No, the money, the over or the under. I would go with the under.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like the straight line. I'm like, no.
Under. I would go under. It's probably going to be like an under 3-point game.
Yeah, I can't.
That's the only way I touch that game.
I can't see more than 3 points. I can't see that.
So it could be either. So if you go with the under 3, it could either be like 1, 2, or 3 points.
I say 10. I think that. I say.
No, then it's not beating up. Who's winning by 10, bro? Stop it.
Man, I'm telling you, dog. That game it's gonna be 10. Watch.
It's not gonna be no 10-point game.
The Eagles, man. The Eagles got your.
That shit gonna be a 3-point game and under. Oh, you're right.
Oh, y'all
how it gonna be under 3? Unless it's.
It's just like the Jaguars game yesterday.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Oh, come on, dog. They came back from behind. What was it? 27. What was it?
It was like 30 to 3 at one point or some shit like that. It was crazy.
Well, what you talking about?
The game yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
What you talking? You talking about who?
Jacksonville and the
Chargers.
Yeah, it was 27 to 7, and then they kicked the field goal. I think it was 30-7. And Jaguars came back and won 31-30.
Right.
Just like I told y'all, them bums was going to choke.
That's a big choke though. That's like,
yeah, nigga, they been choking like that all year.
Did you see the coach? The coach looked like
I ain't seen him choke that bad since the Oilers in what year was that? 91, 92?
Yeah, I think they said that was the third biggest postseason comeback in NFL history. Like third, they had like three. They showed like three. The other two games, I forgot who the other two were.
And it was the choking ass it was them bum ass Chargers, nigga. Like I told you,
Chargers are trash, bro.
That Chance team. That's San Diego. Yep, San Diego Super Chokers. Yep.
You mean the shortages?
The shortages, super chokers. We smoking on that pack tonight.
San Diego Circuits.
They came up definitely short. They need to get that return.
Very short.
They ain't in San Diego no more.
What's up, Trap Junkie? No, them niggas San Diego, nigga. They took San Diego with them.
But HD, I
don't know if you watch other YouTubers, but you need to go watch my guy Chisel the Donis. That dude is hilarious. The way he be calling games.
Hey, what you said?
Oh no, I said, but I'm telling you, I know Kirk Cousins is like a choker, but dog, I was ready to like kill Slayton, bro. Like I couldn't believe it. I was like, dog, we lose this game because you beat
I wasn't worried one bit whether he caught it or dropped it, dog. Kirk Cousins is who we thought he was. And guess what? They did not let him off the hook.
Man.
Right. That nigga is trash.
Anything after 1 o'clock, he is trash.
He's done. He has one of the worst winning percentages in prime time of all the quarterbacks, bro. It's terrible.
It's crazy. Nigga's
Dude
trash,
is stealing Minnesota money.
You know what I say about the Chargers, man? Playoffs.
Man, if they don't fire their coach, then yeah, I swear to God, there's something in the game.
They got a great quarterback. It is what it is.
We'll see shit.
Chargers got a great quarterback. It's just I don't know, man. I knew Jazz was gonna pull it off, but they gonna lose next week. So it's like, all right.
Oh, of course. They playing the Cheeks, nigga.
Yeah.
They playing the Cheeks in Kansas City. You know what time it is.
Yeah,
you gonna die slow.
And when it comes to the Bills, I don't need them to fall asleep like they did today. They fell asleep in that second quarter. I'm like, what is going on?
The Bengals gonna sleep the Bills next week. Watch.
I was just about to say they might.
Nigga Joe Shiesty finna go to Buffalo with the ice around his neck.
He's a better
y'all think
Josh.
Yeah, watch.
He's a
Watch.
Joe
Shiesty is finna get them boys, dog. I don't trust Josh Allen. Josh Allen does not play good, dog.
Burrow is the better quarterback.
All the thing I'm gonna say.
Absolutely.
All the thing I'm gonna say is
they're gonna give it to the Bills, man.
This is gonna be a high scoring game. Now, I always say that. This will be a high scoring game. Like this game don't do the 30s, bro.
About Gabe Davis, it seems like he don't do nothing regular season. Then he get in the playoffs. Next thing you know, this dude got about like 6 catches for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'm like,
I'm not trying to see no Bengals and Chiefs.
Who are you talking about?
Gabe Davis.
That shit, bro.
Who?
Gabe Davis.
Dave Davis. Who the hell is that?
No,
the Buffalo Bills receiver.
Gabe. He's talking about Gabe.
Oh, Gabe Davis. Oh, I thought you said Dave Davis. I'm like, who the hell is that?
Nobody don't know Gabe Davis.
That nigga Trey making up names over here on niggas.
I'm like, bro. He like, man, look, this dude do nothing all regular season. He get in the playoffs. Next thing you know, he got about like 6 catches for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
I do not trust that guy, dog. Josh Allen screwing up way too much.
Man, y'all think y'all really think they're gonna let Buffalo lose?
No, they're not gonna let them lose.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna let them lose at all.
Buffalo's winning it all.
I think the Bengals gonna take it. Because I think the Bills gonna choke like they do all the time.
Bengals almost choked today. It's like, bro, they almost choked today. So it's like it was a lot of weird shit.
Giants beat Eagles Saturday. Hell no, Giants ain't beating it.
It was a lot of weird shit this weekend. I mean today. It was a lot.
I wouldn't touch Josh Allen. Listen, Josh Allen
Bills
been
had
playing
no business getting.
Josh Allen been playing like African booty scratcher the whole year, nigga. I'm telling you.
But I'm just saying, Bills had no business getting into a fight with Miami and Bengals.
Jamil, stop it. Josh Allen is nothing like Brett Favre. Stop it.
Oh no,
stop it. He is nothing like
if you discount it, he's like Brett Favre if you count the interceptions. Oh my God.
No, Brett Favre didn't start throwing picks till the end, dog, because he didn't have no receivers. So he was rushing and throwing things, dog. Go back and watch him in the 90s and the 2000s. Y'all niggas got to stop disrespecting niggas with these new niggas, bruh. Josh Allen ain't touching no goddamn Brett Favre. You out your mind. He is nothing like Favre. Favre had a way better arm than him. Hell no. Hell y'all talking about, man? Y'all niggas got to stop smoking that dirt blunt. I'm about to send y'all to Mac Mizzle, nigga, to give y'all a better high. I don't know what the hell y'all niggas looking at.
Who's saying he got a better arm than Brett Favre?
I got to say, when it comes to Brett Favre, I'm gonna punch you in your face because I ain't forgot about Minnesota. I ain't forgot about the Philadelphia Eagles. I ain't forget about none of that shit.
Dog, he lost with Minnesota. He lost with Minnesota because he was trying to win the game. Adrian Peterson was fumbling the whole goddamn game.
Yeah, he did.
What are you talking about? And plus, they had a false start penalty because Brad Childress didn't send the play in there enough. He didn't send it in there when he was supposed to.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So what you talking about? Josh Allen ain't nowhere on that nigga level. Josh Allen don't know what he want to be. One week he want to be Mahomes, the next week he want to be Lamar. Nigga, make up your mind what you want to be, bro.
Right.
What you want to be? Can you go a game without throwing a dumbass pick and fumbling the ball?
Right.
Come on.
And what was you saying, Matt?
That's it. Are you guys beating us this weekend? What do you think?
We have a possibility. Nothing is impossible.
Yeah, nothing is impossible, but
if we run the ball down your throat, we winning straight up. If we play Saquon the way Saquon played it, we beating y'all straight up. We gonna beat y'all straight up. That's what I was like, bro. If Daniel Jones played the way he played today,
riding for New York. Huh?
You know he ride for New York, nigga. Come on.
They use Saquon greatly, dog. They used him to perfection. They had
Saquon is that nigga, and I tried to tell niggas like he that nigga. Oh, he need to be healthy.
Let's calm down, nigga. They played the Vikings. Calm down. Y'all act like the Vikings were good.
Because you know damn well Daniel Jones ain't built like that.
We gonna see, bro.
He's not.
No, I had nothing bad to say unless he mess up. I've been saying that the whole season. I had nothing bad to say about Daniel Jones until he messed up. So
Daniel Jones.
Then you go if he do stupid stuff, then I'm just gonna go on my full blown rant next week.
I could already
if
hear
it's like that bad. If it's like a tough game, then I won't say nothing.
Yeah, I can already hear it now. If Daniel Jones mess up next week, you gonna be like, man, this dumb mother.
Oh, you already know LB gonna do that. You know
I just
that.
don't have nothing bad to say about him this
I just
season.
want to. I just hope he lose because I want these delusional Daniel Jones fans to just. Oh my God, they get
Man,
on my
forget
nerves.
them. They don't matter. They like the minority.
He said
They
they like
just
the
go. They're
minority.
just going off of like this season, which I
Nigga,
understand
you know
completely.
Trey
That's why
can't let that
nobody not
go.
really saying
You
nothing.
know Trey can't let that go, man. Trey hate for a living, dog. You know that. You know he can't let that go. You know he
The
got
people
to.
that's riding with Daniel Jones is just because he's like on a high this season. That's it. So it's like, yo.
No, they
I mean,
doing like
if he continue to be on that high, then I have nothing to say. Now, would I resign him? No.
Oh well, they gonna resign him, so you might as well get used to that.
Because
You
I
gotta
want
get ready
Lamar
for that
Jackson.
one.
But I know I want Lamar, but whatever.
No, y'all ain't getting Lamar.
It's gonna piss me off if you go to the Jets. That shit will piss me off to like a little bit. It's like I expected it, but I wanted the Giants to get him.
That boy finna go over there and beat the hell out of he gonna go over there and beat the hell out of Daniel Jones, nigga. If he screw up next
I
week.
need homeboy to not drop no passes next week either.
Well, you might as well get used to it. He gonna drop a couple.
That's his name. What was his name? Because that I almost lost my mind when he dropped that. Like Daniel Jones threw it straight to his chest, dog.
You talking about number 10? Number 10 dropped the pass too, and Slayton.
Slayton.
This game would have been over. We shouldn't even be like continuing to play this game right now. It should have been over with.
Right.
Yeah, but he threw that pass and hit him in the chest. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, but
I was at the edge of my seat after that. I'm like, bro.
Oh, they was like, oh, these games have been good so far.
But I think the Ravens one was worse. Homeboy threw a Hail Mary up. Dude was wide open. He could have caught it. Nope.
No, he dropped it.
It's like, dog, that was wild.
That was it. That was
one.
Hey, Jamil said you sound crazy. He would get you gonna let Daniel Jones walk. That's delusion. He the reason we won today.
Listen, man.
I still
I go off of
Jamil been riding for Daniel Jones, man. Look, he one of them Giant fans that love Daniel Jones, Eli. I let them stay in their own corner.
I mess
with Eli I mess with, but it's like because I know he clutch at the end of the day. He'll have like a bad season, but he clutch at the end of the day when we really need him to be. So it's like,
right.
But Daniel Jones, he gotta
really
continue to show me some more, bro.
Who, Eli?
No,
Yeah,
Daniel Jones, he gotta continue to show
made some
me
big
something.
throws. He made some big throws. That lucky ass throw he made in the first Super Bowl. Then that last one he made a throw to Manningham. That was a good throw in the corner.
They had some great receivers.
Daniel Jones.
Oh, absolutely. Bro. You got to have great receivers when you're dealing with Eli. You can't have no Eli with Lamar Jackson receivers. Nigga, Eli ain't gonna do shit.
We lose.
I'm just being honest. Daniel Jones receivers are worse than Eli's was. Shit, Eli had beast at receiver. You had Amani Toomer, Plax, y'all had Shockey. Then 1 year y'all had Balls, Victor Cruz, Akeem Nicks, Manningham. Man,
LB. I think y'all should get y'all money back.
My money back for what?
Y'all should get y'all money back for paying Kenny Galladay. Because he ain't done a damn thing since he been there.
That's wild.
And this man says, remember, Daniel Jones is in Reed.
Stop going for the New York teams,
They have been looking at Anthony Richardson all year. Anthony Richardson, New York Giants? Hell no.
It's time you change teams, man. You're in North Carolina already and shit.
Why would I be a Panthers fan? That is disgusting, bro.
Problem is decision making. He just got to stay. I think he should stay.
I get all that, but Anthony Richardson, New York Giants? Hell no. That ain't happening.
Mac, you need to change teams. If anything, you should be a Buffalo Bills fan. That's technically Canada. Shit.
No. My team is the.
And Buffalo ain't that far from Niagara Falls, my nigga.
I got family in Philly. That's why I go for Philly. But other than that, I don't like Buffalo, man. Buffalo's
you right there, nigga. You right there.
No,
all you gotta do is cross the border. Buffalo.
It says Buffalo, New York. I can't be going for you, New York.
Nigga, you right there. You right there by Buffalo. Well, you like what? An hour?
That don't mean he root for them other effers.
You want to root? You over here capping on the fly, Eagles fly.
You could be next to a nigga, man, who like the Cowboys and shit. That don't mean you finna root for the Cowboys because you close to Dallas.
There's a lot of bro.
That's
I'm in, it's a lot of Cowboy fans. Lots of them.
Well, I know. I deal with them a lot out here.
They gotta root for the baseball team, the basketball team.
If they not a Panthers fan, they're a Cowboys.
All right, Jamil, be safe, bro.
If they not a Panthers fan out here, they're a Cowboys fan. There's like the Cowboys fans out here is like in droves.
Yeah, because you got to remember the
because the Panthers they wasn't a team.
Panthers didn't come till 96 or 97. So before that, you had the Cowboys.
Most of them that are fans of the Cowboys, they were fans of the 70s and 80s Cowboys.
Right.
Yeah, I was watching like a YouTube vlog from like a YouTuber and all that. He was like chilling at a bar with his peoples and shit. And he live in Dallas now and shit. Like that was a very diverse bar that he was at because it was like dominantly Cowboys fans. You had Green Bay, and then you had it was like 2-3 Giants fans. I was like, that's pretty diverse for it to be.
I remember they did that game. I remember they did that game. I think it was in Mexico this year. And they went over there, all them San Francisco 49ers fans was over there. I said because majority of like the Mexican population, they are a fan of the 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that makes sense to a degree. Well, that makes sense for Dallas, but 49. I mean Cali. I mean, you would think that why not like the other Cali teams? So.
Well, nobody's really a fan of the Rams in Cali like that.
You never
see
the
Rams, Chargers, and Raiders at the time. Well, you had Rams, Chargers, and Raiders at the time. I'm talking like back then.
No, back then it was the Raiders in San Fran. Nobody messed with the Rams like that.
No. I mean, not Rams. Back then it was like Raiders, Chargers, and 49ers.
Chargers. It was the
when
Raiders.
They were the San Diego Chargers. Yeah.
Yeah, when they were the San Diego Chargers, yeah, but no, like even when they were there, everybody messed with the Raiders and the 49ers. Those were the two teams in Cali everybody messed with. Like people who mess with the Rams, they used to look at them as, nigga, what the hell is you doing?
Now it makes perfect sense why the Chargers moved. The Rams, I don't understand why they moved back to LA. That was like always
because St. Louis didn't want to give them a stadium.
Oh, okay.
But they originally were in LA. It was the Los Angeles Rams, and then you had the Los Angeles Raiders. And then the Raiders moved to Oakland, the Rams moved to St. Louis.
Yeah, because they moved back. Los Angeles Rams back in what, the 80s, right?
Yeah, 70s, I believe, and 80s.
Yeah.
But they moved back to LA because St. Louis didn't want to give them a stadium. They didn't want to give them a new stadium.
A lot of people was already saying like, when is LA gonna have its own? When is LA gonna have a franchise again?
But see, what they should have done or should have did, what they should have did was they should have moved the Raiders with the Rams to LA and to move the Chargers to Vegas. That would have been the smart thing to do because the Raider fans always sell out the stadium whenever they come to play the Rams or they play the Chargers. And SoFi Stadium, they always sell it out.
Yeah, that was about. Yeah, that was like. Well, it wasn't like a bad idea. It was just messed up. It was just messed up. So.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember somebody that played for the Raiders. They was talking about that. They was talking about, man, that field was trash. We hated that.
Oakland was horrible.
Oakland
was horrible. Like I seen videos on Oakland.
Well, the reason it was terrible is because you shared the field with your baseball team. So yeah, that's why it was terrible.
And they was like, man, they played that like they was playing on the field. They was like, man, you don't want to fall in that dirt.
Yeah, because you're playing on a baseball field. That's what I'm saying.
What are they playing on in Vegas? Turf or desert?
Yeah, I think turf, or I think they're playing on like the little grassy turf shit.
And like
but
all the teams left.
But they're trying to talk about getting rid of that stuff because people say that ball shit, the black pebbles get into your skin. That shit could cause cancer.
Yeah, I heard that like way back in the day. I heard that like in the 90s.
So they're trying to get away from that shit. But grass, they're trying to find an alternative because grass is way too high. I mean, way too high to take care of. And then they don't want to go back to the old turf where you were playing on tennis shoes on turf. Too many injuries.
No, basically when you was playing on pavement.
Right, pavement, basically, yeah.
You were. I said you had to be one tough son of a bitch to play on that. Oh my God.
Yeah, running on that in cleats is wild.
No, imagine you make a tackle and you fall on the man, please.
Jay said it's the Raiders. He said the Steelers are big out there in Cali too. Yeah, I know it's a lot of Steeler fans out there too. Yeah, you're right, Jay.
Yeah, that northeast area, mostly people was like from the northeast. They mostly stick with their teams, like where they live. Pittsburgh fans, Philly fans, Eagles all day. New Jersey's a little different because they can either sway to a Giants fan or Eagles fan. Just depends.
St. Louis actually offered them a stadium, but Kroenke and NFL wanted to get back in Los Angeles market. Yeah, that is true, Justin. Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, because they wanted to build their team up just so they can make money off of it.
Yeah, Cowboys are like in Cali too. Yeah, you got Cowboy fans everywhere. It's a bunch of them. Yeah, St. Louis used to have the Cardinals. You're absolutely right, Daryl Clark. Before they went to Arizona. You're absolutely right. That's where the Cardinal come from. Just like the Hawks in Atlanta in basketball, they used to be the St. Louis Hawks. Yep.
Ew. It just doesn't have a ring to it.
That's why they're like, man, that's why teams like,
because Missouri got a lot of birds, like those birds are native, I believe, to Missouri. So they use those names, just like how the Utah Jazz was New Orleans Jazz and all that shit.
People was like, yeah, and that was the running joke. It's like, Utah Jazz, ain't no damn Jazz in Utah.
Exactly. Never made sense.
Jersey is like half Eagle fans, half Giants fans. Exactly.
Yeah,
that's northern, but ain't that northern Jersey though?
No, it's dominantly because they are some Jersey fans that live like closer to the city, and they still are Eagles fans. It just depends, but New Jersey's dominantly Giants fans, but they are Eagles fans.
Right.
It's just the
That's why
majority
when
would
I
be
go,
Giants.
I'll be like, dog. I'll be like, Jets fan. I'll just be shocked. I'll be like, wait a minute, you from New York? You a
The
Jets fan?
Jazz go to San Antonio.
Jets fans
The
got a
Jazz
base.
go to
It's just
San
majority of the
Antonio.
Jets
I
fans
mean,
are like
if
from
they're
upstate.
offering more money, the reason they want to get Jacksonville out of Jackson, they want to move the Jags from Jacksonville is because that's a predominant. That's like they're near like the hood and all that. Jacksonville is all hood. That's all Duval is hood. And you will
And
get
they don't
that.
want that.
A lot of these stadiums is like in the. I remember when I like visited Atlanta all the time. Like the Georgia Dome was like in East Atlanta. Like dog, that shit was like in the hood, down the street.
In the hood.
And then they
That's why you
moved. Then
saw a
I
lot
think
of
they
blacks
moved it
going
over.
there.
Did the Steelers and Eagles used to share the same team? The Steagles? Nah. The Steelers and
They
Eagles.
did.
They did. The Steagles.
Yeah, they did. I saw this on YouTube. They did. That's called the Steagles. I was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh Steagles. Yeah. Okay, they were temporary. They were a team created by the temporary merger of Pennsylvania's two National Football League teams, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles during the 1943 season. The two franchises were compelled to a field single combined team because both had lost many players to the military service during World War II. The league's official record book refers to the team as the Field Pit Combined, but the unofficial Steagles, despite never being registered by the NFL, has become the enduring moniker. So, yeah, they only played like for one season together. But yeah, that was 40.
Yep, but then everybody like, oh man, why don't players do this and do that? I'm like, bro, you think the NFL player really care about what the players think? Dude, they would rather play. They showed you back in the 80s. They played with scab players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Derek Clark, Jacksonville too hood for real. Rich people afraid. No, not rich people. White folks are afraid. That's
White
what it
folks
is.
like they be like, wait a minute. Just like when the Lakers was up in I think wait a minute, the Lakers was in Inglewood.
Appreciate that, Nets World. Thanks for the thumbnail. Yeah, man, the thumbnail go hard.
Yeah, but
They was
Chicago Bulls is in Chicago. Look how good they did.
What is that city?
But this was before Chicago of
the
today.
city by the Gulf of Mexico. The city by the Gulf of Mexico is Houston and Galveston. Galveston is close to the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, but they in the suburb part of Chicago. They ain't in the hood of Chicago.
It don't
I
matter.
remember when
I'm
they
letting
had.
you know that right now. It doesn't matter. They
I
will
remember
they wild out. They do shit us in the rich right areas too, bro.
Yeah, there's still Colts fans
Don't
in
matter,
Baltimore. Yeah, Derek Clark, of course, because that's where the Colts came from, was Baltimore. So yeah, it's still some fans in Baltimore that love the Colts. Rams and the Clippers are in Inglewood. Well,
Yeah,
the Clippers
are
don't
in
get their
Inglewood. Well, the Clippers are going to be in
though.
Inglewood in 2
Yeah, they're
years.
gonna be in Inglewood. Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
I remember when before they moved into the Staples Center, when the Lakers was in the Forum, and they was like, "Dang, Inglewood." I was like, "Inglewood." I was like, "Ain't that the hood?"
Yeah, they're a little gentrified though now, but no, bad idea. That's Laker Nation. You should have just let them have LA and take your ass to Las Vegas. That's what y'all should. That's what the Clippers should have did.
That's why I
They
said,
gonna lose
bro,
money
it
too.
don't
Watch, they
matter.
gonna lose money too.
I said it don't matter where they move to. You in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a Lakers town.
Move to Las Vegas.
They're gonna lose money, bro. The only time they're gonna have a filled up stadium if it's Lakers versus Clippers. That's it.
I think
it's gonna be like 85% Laker fans.
And then there's gonna just people that's gonna go to the stadium just out of curiosity, just to see what it looks like. That's it. But other than that, like they should have took their ass to Las Vegas. I didn't understand what Steve Ballmer was thinking, bro. Like, what are you thinking?
He wants to stay in
Nah.
LA.
He just wants to stay in LA,
has,
but close to everything. That's what he wanted to do.
he's too busy waving dicks in his face all day.
Hey man, calm down. We still live.
My bad.